100. Oh, great. How good's that? Anyway, good run. So I'm at Curry both days. That's even better. Bye, Dom.
Is that Shipley out there?
Nah, Warren Shipley doesn't play, mate. Who are you looking at? Remember Jared from Terrell? Big Jared?
Oh, that's Jared. Oh, yeah, of course it is.
Good evening and welcome to the New South Wales Platinum Pennants down here at Charlestown. With me tonight, I do have Trent. He's just chucking his headset on now.
Sideshow Benny in the house.
Yeah, there we are. And so tonight, who we got tonight? We got Charlestown Tigers versus
Engadine Cougars.
The Cougars. So what are the thoughts for the matchup tonight?
Mate, the Cougars have had a disastrous season, to say the least. Currently sitting well and truly at the bottom of the ladder on 4 points. They're gone. Their season is over. Relegation, no platinum for them next year. Possibly no platinum viewing for anyone. Oh, did I just say that? Tigers, though, everything to play for. Still a very big chance. They are currently second last, but there is less than 10 points between them and 4 teams above them. They've also got a reasonably favourable draw. This game tonight, they're hot favourites. They really need a 3-rink 10-0 win.
Right.
Potentially that could take them up like 2 or 3 places outside of the relegation, given the other games that are on tonight. Depending how results go, Tigers could be in such a good place tomorrow. They've got a tough game tomorrow. They've got to go down to Belrose and play, and Belrose are going to be one of the other teams that's in the relegation battle.
Yeah, okay, so it's an interesting one.
Oh, and then it's going to come down, I think, to the very last game of the year, where they're going to go and play East Maitland at East Maitland.
Yeah.
That surface, I don't think, is that different to this surface. So in terms of any advantages for the home side, not going to be huge.
Yeah.
And it's you know what, it could well come down to that very game to decide who is relegated and who isn't. Had a good look at the draw and the other teams that are in the sort of the battle. So the teams that are in the relegation battle: Tigers, East Maitland Griffins, Belrose Bulls, Carlingford Koalas, Soldiers Point Soldiers. I reckon, so the Koalas are on 32 points.
Right.
The one good thing for them tonight, apparently, is pissing down rain.
Yeah, okay.
They may not play, which means that it's a draw. A reliable source has told me. That means they get 5 points each. But that's it. That was a game. They were meant to play the Warilla Gorillas.
Yeah, okay.
Who would have been hot favourites to win that game.
Right.
So they would have got 0 if they'd had to play.
So, yeah, this could work out all right for them.
Exactly. But they've still got, after that, they've got to play the St John Saints and then the Maryland Magic at Maryland.
Yeah, okay. So a bit of a hard run.
Very hard run, though.
Yeah.
That's the hardest run out of all of the teams, and it's quite obviously. The Griffins, they've got Maryland Magic at home tonight. If they happen to get some kind of result there, I think they'll be pretty safe. They have an away trip to Engadine, so the team that we're watching tonight, the Cougars. That's never easy. It's on grass, which the Griffins don't play on grass. They play on a carpet.
Yeah.
And then it's that last game against the Tigers at home. So there's multiple things at play. I will be watching Bowlslink on my phone very closely. I'll keep you updated if you're really interested and this is your game. If not, you know you've got the Jets game on. I think he's Happy out there, or he's Happy at East Maitland?
I think he's at East Maitland, isn't he?
So he's at the Griffins versus the Magic game. He's with Jolie Field. And then Tony and Mark, someone. They're at the other game. That's the Jets and the Bulls, and the Bulls are in the relegation battle as well.
Yeah, right. So
and the Jets are top of the ladder.
Okay, interesting couple of matches up here.
We've got so much happening. Zach's done a great job with the setup. It looks exactly the same as Happy's.
Yeah, he's taught me well. I've done a few now. Still pretty new to the relatively new, but yeah, getting there. Done a few now. Done a few of the old croquet, and it's definitely a nice club down here. Anyone that hasn't been to Charlestown, it's nice being undercover, and the club itself's beautiful. Yeah,
an incredible facility these days, isn't it? It's it's right up there with any. There's clubs around, the Warilla, for example, with their indoors, incredible. Yeah,
big ones, Lightning Ridge, I've noticed. They're making big moves, aren't they?
Aren't they ever?
But what have they got coming up? The
Super Fours.
Super Fours, that's 80 grand, isn't it?
Is it something that's the first prize?
The first
20 grand
each is for 80 grand, which Yeah,
That's fair, isn't it?
yeah, and anyone can enter too. So even if you're amateur and you reckon you got what it takes, yeah.
Oh no, that's no, that's not the Super Fours.
Oh,
so
no,
that's,
yeah.
it's invite only, and yeah, but mate, everyone who's anyone is there.
Yeah.
They've been invited. No one said
You would
no.
think, yeah, with sort of money like that, I mean, you'd have a crack if you even knew half your stuff. You'd want to
If
get
you
out
could
there and have a go, wouldn't you?
If you can get in there,
Yeah.
you're absolutely going. Yeah, that's going to be a sensational tournament. I've begged Happy to take me out there as his co-pilot, but apparently there's 4 other people in front of me. So.
Yeah, I would say that there'd be a bit of a line to get out there.
Although no, apparently it's just old Hoppy.
Oh, right.
Apparently he's taking the seat. I don't know what's going on there. Surely I do a better job than him. So I am. Oh, look, I'm going to actually just call it. I'm not torn about this at all. I'm absolutely going for the Tigers.
Yeah.
I have been a member of Charlestown and previously. However, I do have some connection with Engadine. So back in my very late teens, early 20s, I had a couple of years playing at a club that Engadine owned.
Right.
And I actually did some work at Engadine Bowling Club and the bowling club I was at called Helensburgh. So there's some connection to Engadine, I guess, is for me. But
yeah.
I'm on the Tigers. There's too many blokes in the Tigers that I know. I've played with, Jesus, a lot of them. Apologies for any religious people out there. I just offended using the Lord's name as blasphemy. But yeah, there's plenty of blokes in the Tigers team I played some bowls with. There's Shane Sapers out there, won a zone 4s and in the Hunter with him. Jared Duncan, we've won a zone pennant flag together. Yeah, plenty of stories. Dorso, I won a 1 grade flag and gone away to state with him. Played some rep games in the zone, in zone 6 with him as well. Anyway,
Yeah, so for yourself, I mean, who are the players here to be watching for? Who are we?
so the rink. Oh, that's really good timing. Well, let's go into the rink that we're focusing on.
So yeah, we're on Rink 7 here
Yep.
at Charlestown, and it looks like everyone's starting to
So they're
make some tracks.
finishing their first end of their roll up. So on this
Yeah.
rink, the Cougars team is, just give me 1 second so I make sure I get it 110% correct.
Yeah, I've got it up here if you want the bowls link.
Oh, perfect. So the Cougars, Wes Falconer, former Illawarra
Yeah, we are.
boy. And I went down and shook Wes's hand and said hello to him. I said, we've met each other before, and yeah, sure enough, we worked out it was in the Illawarra. Wes is using a Drake's Fight Conquest. Young Josh Carney, he's using an SRV. Calamari, I've been so excited to say
I was
that.
going to say, it's a good one.
He's well known for the Calamari.
I was going to say his parents definitely thought about that one, didn't they?
They were squid inking everywhere. Yeah, young Callum, who's a super player. He's got Conquest as well. And Sean Ingham, the favourite question for Sean is, what's your favourite chicken brand? He always says Steggles. He's using he's got an XG. And then for the Tigers, for the home side, Richard Avery, who's been playing sensational. He loves this rink. He's got Optimas that are red, white and blue. They're a tricolour. Corey Kameen, light and dark blue XGs. Georgie Thorogood, Scotty, he's got Optimas that are orange and white. And Ryan Bester, the Master Blaster. When he lets them go, Zach, I don't know if you've ever seen Ryan play before.
I haven't actually seen Ryan play yet.
Okay, so give you context. We are in danger up here.
Right,
If he really
yeah,
lets it go and
okay.
connects, it could end up taking us.
Yeah, there's a young fella that plays for the croquet for, I believe, Queensland
Yeah.
or WA, and his name's Addison. And I tell you what, I've had to put some pipes up and stuff before because, yeah, you watch all the elders and they get out the way because he just flogs it, eh?
Really?
Yeah, he's the youngest bloke out there, and I'll tell you what, yeah, there's a reason they move. I've almost copped a couple, but
That's gold.
yeah, I've noticed that there's definitely a couple of players. I know a few of the Walgan boys do like to chuck it here and there. So, but no. So you reckon he's got a bit of an arm on him? He's eating his wheat bix today, has he?
He certainly is. So, mate, one thing I wanted to say to you before we started is if you've got any questions, please ask, because one thing I often forget is there might be people who haven't really watched bowls before. So if you're seeing something going, oh, what's that mean? Why have they done that? ask me and I can explain it, because I mightn't think to explain it. So
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, no, that's it. I'm like I said, I'm pretty new to the world of bowls. I've got a all right grasp of it, but yeah, we're getting there.
So back to Ryan Bester. So Canadian.
Yep.
Has been in Australia now forever. He'd qualify for citizenship if he wanted it.
Yeah.
Commonwealth Games gold medalist. Lives at Tweed Heads, lives at Broadbeach, plays for Broadbeach mostly.
Yep.
They allow him to go and play for some other clubs, so he would be one that goes down to Victoria and plays their Premier League, just to get a little bit extra coin in the pocket. But he's known for just being an accurate and very firm driver. He really does let them go.
Yeah, I think I was watching him do a bit of a roll-up just before we started the stream, and maybe that's who I caught the eye of, because it come screaming down before. I thought it's some trouble.
Could well have been him. So we've got ex-local boy over in the Engadine team as well. Young, just scroll down for me a little bit there. Connor Freeman used to play for the Jets, moved down to the sunny Sydney area. Not exactly sure why Connor made that choice. Be interested to catch up with him and find out. But yeah, ex-local junior, played plenty of zone bowls. I'm sure. Certainly was involved in the Jets 1 grade team, which is a good notch on your belt for anyone.
Yeah.
Georgie Thorogood's birthday yesterday. Hope he looked after himself and he's in good form tonight. So Georgie's the bloke on the mat now, Zach. He's about to put his orange and white one down. A great character of the game, a gentleman, and can play. Interesting, we got him up here just for 5 minutes at the end of a game. Boyd and I did, and he and George is a guy who's done it all. Like he's played some rep bowls for Newcastle, and lots of top grade pennant. And he said just the awe and the atmosphere of these games is just something else. And that kind of shocked me, because I was like, mate, you've done it all yourself, basically. You mightn't have played for New South Wales, or you mightn't have ever won a state title that I'm aware of. But you've been up there and you played against these guys plenty of times.
Yeah, well, that's it. Yeah.
But, that the addition of the atmosphere that's with Platinum, because you don't get crowds like this every time.
Yeah, that's it. It's I've noticed that the Platinum. A lot of the guys enjoy it. I've noticed, especially when there is a bit of a crowd, a bit of an atmosphere. It always brings it up. Get a bit of music going, and if anyone that especially that hasn't been down to something like this before, come down. If you find it's down at the local club, come have a beer. Everyone's pretty friendly.
100%. Yep. Go and support your local club, and if there's one of these clubs that are involved in the Platinum, go and check it out, because it is entertainment plus, and well worth it.
Absolutely.
So the other two rinks, just quickly, so I can let everyone know. So we'll go to rink 8. So that's for Charlestown. You've got Craig Thompson, Paulie Russell, Jared Duncan and Sean Baker. Sean Baker's one of the blokes from Queensland that come down and play for the Tigers each week. I think he's actually away and after tonight, and they have a replacement by the name of Jake Ryan, who's a very, very good player, a very, very good replacement. And they're against Ann Johns, an absolute champion lady bowler, Adam Charlton, Greg Helm, former CEO of someplace, and Jordan Thompson is skipping that rink. And then the last one, rink 9, which is the furthest one away from us, as you're looking at it on the screen, is my mate Shane Soper, Chad Sutton, Nathan Dawson, Daniel Hill, the head Tiger, the bowls coordinator here. And they're against Lachlan Thompson, Dylan Essex, Connor Freeman, and Wayne Rudiger. So Wayne and Sean are the two fly-ins for the Cougars. Wayne's from South Australia. I don't think he's a part of the Australian squad anymore, but has been up until like the last year or two. A fabulous player. And Sean is a very well-known, respected player. He's played lots of games for Queensland. Doesn't need any introduction to those viewers that are regularly with us. I've got one early score update. After 8 ends, the Cabramatta and Soldiers game. It's 9-7 to Cabra, but very early days there. So we are away.
Yeah, so it looks like we're underway here.
Wes has put his first one down and just gone a yard through, and Richard's after him on his forehand. We've found that this side here that Richard's just played just turns a little more. It's a little kinder, is what the bowlers would say.
Yeah, okay.
Pretty good start there from Richard too. He's nailed his weight. So you involved in the sheep shearing that's coming up?
But I tell you what, I would love to be. It's definitely an interesting one.
So interesting, and you know what? There will absolutely be an audience. Because no one does it. No one's ever seen it before on telly.
Yeah, I mean, you see it like the Easter show and stuff like that sometimes, but yeah, I've never thought to go and actually watch a sheep shearing contest. That's another thing that YouTube Live Sports has got coming up soon. Do you know when, Zach? I'm not 100% sure, but I know it's soon.
Yeah, that's very exciting. Good set there from Richard. He's got that one there behind now, so they don't have to worry about backward. They can just pile them in. Handy bowl there from Josh Kahn. Corey Kameen looks in a very good area with this one. Yeah, he's grabbed it, he's jumped on it. That's a great shot.
Yeah, well done.
A good start from Corey. What has young Josh Carney got in response? He's nothing for sure, that's for sure, but he's just pushed it out there a little bit too wide. Turns that ball over is not a great result for Engadine at all. That's a bit
ideal.
Unlucky. So Corey would love just a little change here. So if he could, just get a little piece of jack or turn his bowl over. He doesn't want to touch that one. That's bowls, and that's okay. He's still got the backward. He's still got the one that got turned over by the last bowl of Josh's as well. So plenty of good position from Charlestown. And have you heard about the VIP section down here?
I was looking at that. We were setting up today, and I thought, it's a bit fancy, isn't it? It's they've got hors d'oeuvres and stuff down there.
It's super cool. $75 a head. You get some nibbles. You get some drinks. While the games are still going, or a game is still going, the drinks keep flowing. Yeah,
I noticed they carted down a heap of wine and beer and stuff before, so
and that'll get refilled.
Oh yeah,
don't you worry about that.
And I've seen some of the little munchies getting down there, and they don't look too bad, eh?
Can't buy them off the main
bistro. That's it.
Ooh. Cabra's off to a bit of a start against the Soldiers. 17-7 they've jumped out too quickly. And against a team of the quality of Cabramatta, 10 shots is a lot. It's not much. It doesn't sound much, but it's a lot.
And it definitely it'd be dampening the spirits early on, that's for sure.
Georgie Thorogood in a pretty good area.
Yeah, that's not a bad
that's
one.
A shot and a half.
He's really sunk that one in there.
So I'm not sure if Sean Ingham is still at Broadbeach. I think he might have moved on, but he did play at Broadbeach. So would know Ryan and vice versa extremely well. They would have played with each other in pennant competitions up there and club games and things like that. So they'd know each other very, very well. So what's Sean going to do here? I think he's... if he just cracks the cracks an egg basically is what is the saying. Oh, that's so stiff. I think that white bowl there that just come back through is now the one that's in play. So we can play a similar shot to what he just played then and get the result. Mr. Bester. He's on his forehand. I think he probably ideally hoped just to get through.
Yes.
He's going for cover. So he's trying to get back near that light blue bowl, which belongs, I think that might be one of the Drake's Conquest. So that's a great shot. That's as good as drawing a shot, matching that bowl back there, just in case it gets all the way back. But Sean's just looking to move that jack about a foot, metre away onto Georgie Thorogood's bowl. Just keeping an eye on it. I don't think he's short. He's just not. Is he going to get down to it? He's quite. Oh, did he get a piece of jack?
Yeah,
not quite. He just laid it over.
But
what a great effort from Sean Ingham.
Yeah, well done.
And you know what? The reaction from Sean there, I think, might be a good way to describe Engadine's season. Bugger. He sort of shrugged the shoulders and went, oh, again. So Ryan, he'll be thinking of this as a free kick. He's got a foot to draw. He'll be looking to get a second and get the Tigers off to a really good start on this rink that we're televising. Out to those two. Just got to simmer down now.
Yeah.
So you're going to get to that back one? Not quite. So one of the Tigers to get us underway. So quite a few of the Charlestown boys got together yesterday and went for a game of golf. I'll tell you, I seen there was a few videos taken. There was some very average golf swings.
Right.
I don't know if you know much about your golf, but I know a bit about golf, but I'm absolutely terrible at the sport. But yeah, there were some pretty average golf swings. Without mentioning too many names, Jared Duncan was definitely up there as a horrible golf swing for a talented sports person. Very good cricketer, big Jared, great bowler, but golf is just not his thing. And then you've got the more impressive types like Paul Russell, who's playing on he's in the middle rink there playing second. He's got a golf swing that just is gorgeous. It's absolutely stunning. And Sean Baker had a pretty good golf swing too. So he's one of the Charlestown Fly-ins. He's skipping that second rink. He had a good golf swing too. He looked like he might have played a bit in his day. All right, well, the boys haven't nailed it with their first ones. I'll be surprised if Richard doesn't correct. As I say, he's been playing very, very well every time I've come and watched and seen it.
It's looking better, isn't it?
Just needs a piece. What a shot.
Yeah,
great shot, Richard Avery. So Richard had quite a bit of time out of the game. He's very good friends with Daniel Hill, who's the bowls coordinator here. Decided he'd come back. And you can see why Daniel wanted him back as well.
Yeah,
he's hit the ground running and playing super.
It looks like Tigers are just jumped out in front on ring 8 as well.
Yep, they've won that end, and then the Tigers have won that the other rink as well. So it's 1-0 across the board. That'll be a hard board for you to fix up, Zach.
Yeah, I've got it all sorted. We've done it into Excel, so it all does it for me.
Happy loves Excel.
Oh, doesn't he?
I started trying to talk to him about formulas in Excel, and he just looked so confused. Love you, Happy. Tomo off to a good start in the middle ring there.
Nice and tight around there. The jack there.
Oh, super effort there from Josh Carney.
I don't know if there's enough on it.
Yeah, Corey would have been better off just trying to sneak past there.
Yeah.
Anything past could have been a...
That's what I was going to say. If he just put one up on the back there, would have been a bit better than coming short, but... Again, and then it's... Yeah.
He just put it down. That's the sort of... that weight won't have worried Sean that Josh has just played there. That gives him something to work with, and they're just looking to, if they play onto those bowls that are there just in front of the shot bowl, they'll make contact obviously and get a result. Georgie just looking for a little trail here, and he's got it.
No,
what
well
a shot
done.
from Scotty
What a
Thorogood.
shot.
Big bowl. So that gives it a little bit of protection.
Yeah.
You got Mr. Chalky? You got?
No, not on here. I've got to fiddle around with her and add all the bits and bobs that Happy's got.
We'll have to put our heads together, Zach, and find you something for yourself, you know, that you use when they get a toucher in lawn bowls.
Yeah, like I said, I've got a few on the audio, but I've got to fiddle around with a few little animations and stuff. Get her in there.
Nice. All right. The squid, calamari. Playing firm weight, just controlled, just for some contact and movement on the front. This is the side that will hang.
Yeah.
So it did come home a little bit right at the end. So yeah, Ryan understandably asking for something at the back there. That's why he's put his foot down and said, "Get to here for me, George." Give him a bit of protection.
Yeah.
And that's pretty fair.
Have another attempt at this.
He's going to get some sort of contact and
I think
some movement.
Not what he wanted.
That's a big help. So that gives Sean a chance to draw it now.
It definitely helps.
You know, you got to think about where he's got to finish.
Yeah.
So if he's coming down on the rink side, the ditch side that you can see, the side ditch.
Yeah.
If he comes down that side, finishes 2 foot jack high, he's going to be shot. So yeah, where the cursor is perfect.
That's what I was looking as well. It really does help to open up coming around that front bowl.
Yeah. You wouldn't want to be coming the other side. You don't want to be messing with that short bowl there. And this is the friendlier side. There's a little bit more turn there.
That's it.
Ryan, you look where Ryan's going to finish now. So he's come all the way back. No trouble at all. Oh, so Sean will be at least 2, I think maybe 3, because that's Corey's, I'm pretty sure there. So that's potentially 3 down.
Maybe 3. But let's see which one we are. See if I can get a bit of look after this bowl.
He's just got to skirt that front one, and he's not going to. Ooh,
really just need to skim that.
It's an even tighter skim now. It certainly doesn't make it any easier. So Rhino will be trying to count now.
It's looking a bit better.
Yeah. Well, I think his first one was pretty intentional, just in case there was any kind of movement.
A lot better of a correct.
Going to be pretty close to counting as well. So that bowl there is Shawningam's jack. That's what if he beats that, he's close to shot, at least second. He would take either very gratefully. How's he travelling? He's just got to rip home.
It's just got to turn.
He's just got to turn.
Not enough on it.
It's got to have helped. He's probably only 1 or 2 now. It was just the 1, I think. That's a great bowl from Sean. He's saved at least a couple.
Well done there.
Pretty pleasant under here. I thought it might have been a bit cooler.
It blocks out a lot of the wind here, but I was just setting the cameras up earlier down the far end there, and I tell you what, you get a bit of a gust and you know about it. Yeah, so it looks like just the 1 of the Tigers there on that last end.
Richard just fell a metre short with his first one. How's Wes going? Oh, he's going to crash onto Richard's bowl and help him up a little bit. Oh dear.
A little laved up a bit closer. Coming around wide there. It's not looking
just
too
got to
bad.
miss that front one. I think
Yeah.
yeah, he's just sliding through a bit. But
Yeah. Slowed up a little bit more, it would have been a bit better.
Yep. It's not hard to do when you're that metre short.
Yeah,
You certainly don't want to be short again, so it's easier to add just that extra metre that you don't need.
Sure. Yeah, that's good there.
That's it. Yeah, good career. Oh, Wes has gone through a little bit too, so still anyone's jack at the minute. Plenty of air around it. Corey looks pretty handy here. Ryan's interested. Yeah,
It's a lot better
pretty
of a
handy.
bowl.
Pretty handy from Corey Kameen. Former Windale Gateshead man. Was down there for a long, long time. Had some great players over the years there. Oh, young Josh, I think he's just going to slide past. So Corey will be, I'd imagine he'll be thinking, try and play pretty much the same bowl, because your natural tendency is just to take a little bit off when you try and play exactly the same. Some sort of weird muscle memory thing, I think it must be.
Yeah,
So
it's
he just
not looking bad.
Yeah,
It
he's
definitely helps walk out
just
that
hung a bit.
side a little bit more. Oh,
plenty of space here though still. The shot bowl hasn't been played.
It looks like on Rink 9 we've got Tigers up ahead 3-0.
Yeah. And he's picked up a couple on the second end. Affectionately, well, no, we won't even say his name. He's got lots of names, Hilly. I think his wife Jodie would call him plenty of things at times. But no, he's off to a good start there, 3-0. I think that Rink's done pretty well. So that's the start of the season. They had Daniel playing third and Nathan Dawson skipping. And since they've swapped it around, I think they've done pretty well. I think, and it's funny how bowls works. Like, Dorso's played many games for New South Wales. There's an absolute great of Newcastle and the Hunter District zone, whatever we have regions these days. And Hilly, he's back in the New South Wales side and been around it for the last few years, and he's a great player. So who skips probably doesn't matter, but it's just about
that point.
Just about how it works best for the four of you and getting the best out of yourselves.
Well, that's it. You help each other either way, and I mean, you rely on each other either way. So I think skipping, it doesn't really matter. It's just wherever you fit in best. I think it's
especially at that level, and it's just the communication with the team, and it's underrated in bowls, especially. You've got to be a good communicator. You've got to be able to be quite connected with your team. You've got to be able to pick them up when they're struggling. If they need to change something, you've got to be able to say it to them, and in a way that they take it well, because you don't want to get one of your teammates offside when you can see that they're struggling with something. So how you deliver it's really important. And you know what? There's blokes that are better than others. Most of these guys, it's not an issue. These are all top players. Yeah. But as you go down the grades, you get different types of personalities. Sometimes, you got more than one personality. Start to talk about work now.
I don't know. So we got.
There's still. I'll tell you what. This end's still not done. It's 3 to Charlestown.
Yeah, it's
maybe 4.
Wide open though, isn't it?
Yeah. There's an absolute mile. I'd give myself a chance to go and draw that.
Yeah, I mean that's.
This one's not up there either.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You can see what they're all trying to do, but it doesn't seem like anyone's hitting that window right there.
I reckon they're scared of it. They're actually scared of the jack.
Well, I mean, everyone seems to be landing too shorty.
Yeah.
I think
Sean Ingham hasn't.
Yeah,
Sean's nailed it, hasn't he?
Oh no, he's still short.
Okay.
It's slowing right up as it's coming into the jack there. It's
that side of the green as well, going both ways. Because it doesn't turn as much, it feels like it's, and it probably is slightly slower. So you've just got to give it that bit more. But
they're too scared to give it that too much, and then it's like you're giving it not enough.
Yeah. Moral of the story is it's not easy.
No, that's it.
It can be a bit of a tricky.
Even with it wide and open as it is, that's looking a lot better though. Is he going to really turn at the end? It's going to be a counter. I mean, pretty sure that's in as well. So that's at least 4.
but Sean needs probably 2 feet to a metre. He's got to find that hole.
Yeah, I feel like I would have come round the other side. And
he's going to get a little rub off
there
that.
He
get
is.
The shot.
There it is. What a shot.
He's look, he'd be, well, I got a little bit lucky there with that rub, but you know what? He played great weight and he was in the area.
That's it.
And you deserve it. If you play great weight and you get a result, you say thank you and you move on. And see these two, I don't know if you noticed, but Sean and Ryan sort of had a bit of a giggle about it. That's the reaction of top players because they appreciate that it's just good weight.
Yeah, that's it. You can't get upset with it. It is what it is.
Yeah. He hasn't played a bad bowl to get that result. If he'd played a bad bowl, it would have been a lot heavier. And yeah, if he'd got a result, then maybe you'd ask some questions.
Yeah, you'd be a bit more annoyed. But yeah, that's it. If it's a fair bowl, then all to him.
Yeah. So Wes with his first chance to go first and put the jack down, and it's proved a bit much for him. He'd be very disappointed with that, Wes. So actually, I can recall now. Wes used to play for Warilla. I'm pretty sure he played quite a lot of top grade for the Warilla Gorillas.
Yeah, right.
In his time, which is Warilla's been a top team.
Yeah, I've had a pleasure of seeing a few of the Warilla boys play.
Yep.
And yeah, you're not wrong. They're quite good players out there.
Oh. And I mean, over the years, Zach, the greats of the game have played there. They've had.
Tell you what, there's a brilliant return there as a lead.
Richards bowl?
Yeah, brilliant return there. He's
off to a good start.
Yeah, it looks like he's found his line.
Wes has corrected well here too.
He's done well.
Yeah, that's a great shot from Wes Falconer.
Can't let him have it. Yeah, slid right in front there. What a bowl.
So Richard will be just trying to do something similar to his last. If he happens to sneak past it, he won't mind. Got a nice crowd building up here. There's to our right up here in the skybox. Got a few different names I think up here, but yeah, to the right there's got to be 30, 40 people out there watching. Got a few people down the VIP section, and next to the green there's another 15 or 20 or so. So there's a bit of atmosphere already, and as the night goes on and the game gets closer to the end, it'll all get even more exciting. As I said, viewers, those that are with us, I will keep you up to date across all of the games happening as best I can. So Soldiers and Cabra is the only one that's got the online updates at the moment, and it's 26-10 to Cabra after 18 ends. Good shot.
Yeah, well done there.
Corey just cracking an egg and opening it up. That gives them a few more options. But Richard's bowl there just behind too, so lots of chances. Must take a while for the scores to come through on Bowls Link. The only one that's updated at the moment is the Cabra Soldiers game, and they started slightly earlier, but the other games surely would have a score up. I mean,
he's done well there.
That's a cracking shot from Josh Carney.
Well done.
That's a super bowl. A few chances there on Corey's backhand. He's gone just over arriving weight. He's fairly firm. Probably easier weight to play on that hand because it can be tricky. He's just got to get down. Gets. Oh, look, it's they're a lot better players than I am. I do feel like that might have been just a bit heavier than he'd wanted.
Yeah.
I think Ryan would have really loved a backward at least. So, he would have called something like play weight, but don't lose your bowl.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at it as well. I thought there's a bit too much on it. Like, you would have thought he would want to compete on that back line and just sit one there.
Yeah, if he misses, great. Like he's a couple
you miss,
down,
you miss, but
you just don't want to lose your bowl. He's got absolutely nothing.
Yeah, that's it. You'd rather have it on the back line than not have it at all.
We'll see how young Georgie goes. Callum's just trying to probably get a little change. If he could just lay that white bowl over that's right on the line, that'd be a good result. It'd just tidy it up, make it a little bit harder for the Tigers. Yeah, Ryan, so just being very clear with George there. he just went. He did the play to my feet position next to that white bowl. So he's saying, I don't want you to lose it. Don't. If you miss, don't go in the ditch. And he's just gone under the line a bit. But he played. I think he had pretty good weight there, Georgie. So he's just looking to correct his line with his next one. Young Callum, as I say, he'll be looking for a little change. Just lay that front bowl over. Just maybe 2 rolls out of it even. Make it a lot harder for the Tigers. So he's just got a little bit of weight, Zach.
Yeah,
he's pretty close.
I think that's...
You know what? That's better.
Yeah.
That makes that... He's got that backward as well. So George, he's really only going to be getting a result if he sits that bowl clean or gets jack.
Not looking bad.
He's trying hard to hang on. He's very close. He might get both of them. Oh, that other one jammed. Wow. And again, that was because of that little change that Callum made with his previous bowl.
That's it.
That's where the interest, that's where the chest of the game comes in.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Got to be able to recognise that you need that little change and stuff like that.
And yeah, even like I said before, communication. See, as a team, at this level, if it's something that you're not picking up as a player, you've got all these high level players around you. It's something that if one of the boys does pick up, again, it goes back to the guys at this level. They're not taking it as a dig. It's hey, it's something you're not seeing. Just those little changes might cost you the game. So, hey, we'll get onto it now,
mate. That's so well said. Yeah. Oh, what's Sean going to do? Sean's going to be... So he's got the 2 Tigers bowls there on the forehand. He's going to be trying to get in between and just land on the shot bowl.
Yeah.
Not far away from turn. I think he's just a bit quick to turn.
Yeah.
Going to get the outside of that one. There's Richards. That was Richard Avery's Charlestown bowl that went over. So, Bester. Firm on the forehand. Contact on either of those 2 gets a result.
Yeah, I was going to say that's what he'd want.
Best result is, Richard bowl that Scott just pointed to, that Georgie Thorogood pointed to.
Shoot that out the back. And
straight onto the shot bowl and out.
Yeah.
And at least 2. Ryan won't be playing crazy weight. He'll be looking to hang around and probably stay for 3. Here he goes, the Canadian Master Blaster. He's going to go backhand. So, similar shot.
Coming
just
through.
Got plenty of chances here.
Does look good.
Trying hard.
Does.
A bit of that one. Jack. Oh, he's tucked it away. Oh.
Not ideal.
Stiff. I think there's still a chance there. If he makes contact on that bowl of Scotty Thorogoods, I think he can just get it through and get the edge of the shot bowl and chip him out and make a couple. How's our big board looking, Zach, there? You got 9-3?
Yeah.
Good job.
Been pretty close here on Rink 7 and 8. I mean, Rink 9 there got 4-0 to the Tigers. But yeah, only 1 point difference between the ends here for us on 7 and 8.
Yeah, Daniels got some control early on in his game. Nathan Dawson has played a very good shot over on that rink.
Here it comes.
How's Sean going? Sean's doing a bit of a perhaps-er, I would say, just in case.
Yeah.
Okay. Probably was looking to go just a little further back than that, but definite value. That jack could go anywhere, and yeah, Ryan will he's got to play controlled weight because there's nothing else he can,
no.
He can't go straight at it because of that bowl on the line. It's quite short there. Okay, we've got some updates from across all of the boards.
Goes. It's coming in. Oh, well done.
He's got it.
Well done.
What a shot from the Master Blaster.
What a shot.
I said he couldn't go very quick. Well, I mean, that wasn't his full-on drive, but it was close.
I think he's had his wheat mix today.
Yeah.
bloody sent it screaming down.
Yeah, super shot. And was it just the one, I think?
Yeah, but
two.
Two.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, so early update. Gorillas Carlingford is actually on. So that rain hasn't stopped them. It's 9-4 to the Gorillas after 8 ends. Magic and East Maitland, well, they're undercover out there at East Maitland, so it's 6-4. Jets off to a flyer, 11-2 over Belrose, and it's 3-1 to Wenny Leagues over St John's. Early days in all those games, as it is here. And Richard, great start. Yeah, great start. Leading's not about getting shot. Leading's all about getting bowls in good positions and close.
Yeah, I think that's what a lot of new players you find would make the mistake of. You know, you get a few mates down for barefoot and that, it's all good fun, but I think a lot of people make the mistake of it's just, you know, trying to get the bowl near the jack, but there's a lot more to it.
100%.
You know, especially when you're playing in a team and you've got other players and on yours and other teams to think about. It's, you know, in the last couple of bowls it can come down to the wire, so...
Absolutely.
Yeah, just like you say, it's more about getting those bowls in a better position than it is getting them, you know, close. So.
Yeah. Look, there's plenty of good coaches and leaders out there that will say that you sort of need 60% of your good bowls played by, 40% of your good bowls played by your lead, 30% by your second, 20% by your third, and 10% by the skip. If you get that start from those front two, it makes a big difference.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And I've seen it in games previously and all over. You see it a lot. It's, you know, if you've got a good lead, it just really sets up, especially for the skip at the end. It just makes their job a million times easier. You know?
110%.
Yeah, the last thing you want to be putting on your skip is sort of having to save it and you know, save points. So,
well, it's Zach, it's a little bit old school, but there's plenty of people that will say as well, if a skip converts 4 times during a game, so he goes to the mat and he's down, and he changes it and he gets shot. If he does that 4 times during a game, that should be enough for that team to win the game.
Yeah, right.
So out of 21 ends, doesn't sound like many, but if you think about, you know, how many other times he then goes to the mat with shot, and he might add to it, and you know, the skips, whilst less of a in terms of quantity, have much bigger impact and result.
Yeah, it's that finish. That's what I was saying to a friend of mine. He's here with us tonight. He's never really seen the bowls, and I sort of explained it to him. You know, like I said, the lead sort of, and everyone before the skips just setting him up for the end, and the skip's just there to take it out. Yeah, you know. Yeah.
And that's what the game's all about. That's that chess element, knowing where to put your pieces and set it up. And
that's what I said. A lot of mates of mine that don't really know too much about it. It's so there's a lot more strategy in it than you realise. Tigers gained a point at that last end on the far rink as well. Again, so they're off 5-0. They're off a very strong start on that one. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I think my workbook might have just seen its last day, Zach.
Oh no.
I've just, a little bit of liquid refreshment there has been spilt on the work notebook. I don't think that's going back to work on Monday. It's Georgie, very good, what a shot. The birthday boy, the crowd goes wild. Yeah, that's unlucky for the work notebook. It's handy for tonight, but that's going to be it. All right. Young Callum Murray's been down at the head and watching it build up, so he knows exactly what has been going on.
I think that's what he was meaning to go for there. But
well, what's Georgie got with his second one?
He's liking the look of it.
He was on the trot at the start, but he started
sort of slowed up, didn't he?
Yeah. You soon work out where you are. If you're playing reasonably well, you sort of have that feel, and you know where you're at pretty quickly. I have another update. Gorillas 10 ends in, 17-4. That is a big start from the Gorillas and the Koalas. I said earlier, viewers, you would have heard me. I thought they had a pretty tough run. And the best result they could have had tonight if that weather had continued, and they got half the points, the 5 points. So not a great start there for the Koalas. Some great people down there at Carlingford. Darren Morrison is one of them, an absolute legend of a bloke. The rest of the games are pretty tight. Jets jumped out a bit there, 13-3 on 9. 8-5 to the Magic over the Griffins after 9, so early days and nothing in that. And 6-3 Wenny and St John's Park to Wenny Leagues. Again, early days, nothing to really report. So we had a dead end, did we, Zach?
I think so.
6, as Happy would say. Is it 6 again? So they're preferring the slightly shorter length with the mat back. The Cougars were playing a slightly long length when the end that they won the mat. So
oh, well done.
Richard Avery, I talked him up and he's not letting me down. He's playing super. What's Wesy got in reply?
Can't imagine him letting him get too far away with it.
Yeah. That's great work from the technical producer there. Getting us in a bit closer.
Second one coming in.
That's a great home.
Yeah, well done.
If that jack moves, that's roughly where it's going. That's super bowling from Richard Avery. You're licking your lips if you're the skip after that.
So sort of adjustment he does here. Wouldn't want too much. You want to get on out there as well.
They look better there than short, that's for sure. I'm sure Sean would have preferred him to have at least beaten that backwood of Richards. But he's not going to be too upset.
Yeah, it's not a bad bowl there.
Young Josh Carney, how's he travelling? He's in the area, isn't he?
I would say that's short.
Yeah, beautiful bowl. Well played.
Well done. He
falls over as well.
Yeah, blocked it on the back there. Well done.
The skip giving that bowl some good direction there. Very important. Makes all the difference.
A bit too much on this one, I reckon.
Josh just going to slide past. Good effort. Yeah. Good home.
Well done.
Back there with there's a couple of Charlestown bowls there that are just behind that one, so some value. Georgie Thorogood. He's just a bit hot as well. There's a nasty little pack there building up. If they can, if they happen to slice that jack past that white bowl that's currently shot of Josh Carney's, then the Tigers are in business. If he lands on any of those bowls, it's a value. Oh, he has split them up a bit, but I don't think the jack can sort of get far enough back because of that white bowl to really make that one count. So I think it's going to go out more towards Richard Avery's bowl, which is, as you're looking at it there, viewers, that one with the red stripe and the blue on the sides and just a bit of white. That's where it's going to go if it gets hit. What does young Georgie go? That's a good effort, and it builds it up a little bit more. the Master Blaster might be thinking, how do I use that bowl? Do I use Richard Avery's? How can I get that white bowl out of there?
I was going to say, is he going to try and knock in off that last bowl there and just get that little bit closer? He's tucked it in tight.
Oh, that's not a great result at all.
No, he's not happy with it.
That's just opened it right up.
Yeah.
Ryan will be licking his lips. Only question is, what hand does he play? Got some big weight there from the Cougars next door.
Yeah.
Jordan Thompson having a good old whackety whack whack.
Oh,
that's right, done. Jack, he's got. Oh, it's gone back.
No.
Very stiff. Oh, that could be 3 down.
Yeah, that's how I was going to say. It does look.
It's all. It's definitely. Yeah, you can. Ryan's put his hands on his head there. It's definitely 3 down. That was all Cougars, those bowls.
Yeah, so right. I can get a better look there.
Yeah, so the 2 white ones, and then there's a blue one you can see from the other angle. It's definitely counting as well, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So Sean Baker let one go as well on that same rink where Jordan Thompson let one go. So I don't know how that all ended up. But well, congratulations to the Cougars. They're on the board on the far rink. Well, that's coming for another one.
Well done.
Well, Sean's smiling. He knows he's played the right weight. Play the right weight, get the result. Theme of the night, viewers. So Ryan Bester, what's he going to do? He's winding up. Watch your head, Zach. Oh, something. Don't know what it was. Someone must have said something on one of those other rinks. Oh, he's left nothing behind. Oh, he's just going to miss wide. Oh dear. No. Wow. So chance for 5. Sean Ingham with 2 or 3 feet to draw a 5th. Sean Ingham pretty close. The Cougars are liking it.
Yeah, they do like it.
So only got a match. I think if he gets anywhere near that white one, he's going to be in.
Yeah.
I think they might be high-fiving.
Let's have a look.
1, 2, 3.
I reckon that's 4.
Make sure they're not touching. Having a look.
That's 4 at least.
This is a close one. George has said, I'm not measuring you. Get down there, young fella, if you want it. Have some respect for your elders, young George says.
I reckon that's looking good for 5, to be honest with you.
Got young Isaac, you're a chance. Let's see.
Wouldn't be far off it.
4.
No.
Great pick-up, though, for the Cougars.
Yeah, well done there, boys.
Well and truly back into it on this rink. They take the lead. And Handy on the big board levels things up. 11 all on 14. Well, they pulled dinner out for us. No, she's kept going, bugger. Well, so around the grounds, the Gorillas are really messing with those beautiful koalas. 20-6 on 14.
Bloody hell.
The Jets aren't mucking around with the Bulls either. They're bombing the hell out of them like Trump is with Iran. Jets 20, Belrose Bulls 3 on 12 ends. So. And very tight, Magic and East Maitland. That's the other really interesting game. 9-7 to the Magic on 12 over there at the Labyrinth. God, took Happy about 20 minutes to explain to me what a Labyrinth was. Where did you get that from? I said. He said it's where the Griffins live. What's a Griffin?
Oh,
Richard Avery. He has got it on a string.
Yeah, mate, he's on fire, isn't he?
Played against Richard in the Beresfield. They have a pre-season competition here, and Charlestown mixed up their squad a bit. They had none of their fly-ins for it and stuff, but had the pleasure of playing against him. And he's a really nice guy, really likeable bloke.
Oh
That's a really good bowl from Wes. It's a good second. Yeah.
Really blocks off that side too.
We'll give them something to run into for the Cougars, so more emphasis. Ideally, he would have just got a little bit further behind or something, but no big deal. Plenty of bowls to come. Something in the area for them to work with. Richard looking to just sneak past. If he can sneak past, get through his own bowl. Nothing for short. Just run, Richard. Ryan's just begging it to run another metre. Gee, would have done some big damage with another metre. That one. Yeah, good call from Sean there. Just give yourself a chance. You get onto the Engadine bowl in the middle of Richard's 2. You get down to the shot bowl, you get the shot. Oh, he's just pinched it a bit, young Josh. Been playing right, don't be disappointed. He's shaking his head.
He shakes his head, but that's still not a bad bowl.
Stays on, it's handy. And I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, he stopped, so that's still in the game. Yeah, excellent work from the producer again there. Corey's coming down and he's looking to add a second, and he's very close. He's just got to run. He's pulled up too. So Josh played super weight with his first bowl. He doesn't want to change his weight at all. Oh, he's on a better track here, I think. Or is he just going to get down onto that front one? But what does he do off that?
Yeah,
that's all right. That builds it up a little bit more. Looking pretty good. You'd probably slightly rather be Engadine than Charlestown at the moment. Charlestown desperate for another one in the head. A little change up of that head. Corey would be, a good result will be onto Richard's bowl, a couple of turns out of it. He stays where Richard's bowl is, and that gives him a couple. Pretty close here too.
Yeah.
That's a very good.
Well done.
They are down at the back, and that does open it up. They've at least got a couple in there now rather than just the one. You can see that bowl over there next to Ryan's foot. That's an Engadine bowl, so very much in the game.
Coming in.
Calamari's not mucking around well. He's wide and handsome. Did he take that back bowl out as well? No, he didn't. That's something. That's a big miss. Not a good feeling when you miss by that much.
Nah.
Not at this level. So George is just looking for a little change of this head. A little trail, move one of his.
Not looking bad, is it? Oh, he skimmed straight through that.
I don't think Ryan would have quite that sort of weight. Just a little change, George.
Yeah.
Not a big change. So Callum's got much more controlled here. He's on his forehand. He's got the gap as well.
Oh,
has he?
yeah, hit the gap. The boys
wow. There's a lot of shaving going on. What's George going to do with this one? Is he trying to put the jack in the ditch, maybe?
That's what I was thinking he's trying to do, but they're both having a bit of a hard time hitting it, aren't they?
I don't know whether Charlestown really need to be doing that, but I'm quite happy to say these guys are much better players than I am. I would have thought they could have just changed that with just a little bit of weight. If he'd played the forehand, for example, he could have just sat on Richard's bowl, turned it over. That would have been the change. That would have been the jack couldn't go straight back.
I mean, for myself, I'd be trying to get down this left side here, looking at the screen, and just try and sneak one in for shot.
Well, if you're Engadine, I think maybe you can just go for it. I understand that. But I think Charlestown could have just made a little change rather than trying that big weight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sean's missed everything as well. So, I think forehand for Charlestown. Yeah, and just looking to roll that bowl of Richard Avery's, that red one. A couple of turns out of that, just turn off it. Get a little whip off it and sit in behind the jack. If you get something behind the jack can't go straight back into the ditch. That's what they ideally want.
Yeah.
If it kills, it kills. If it's a dead end, you just replay it. No loss.
Yeah, well, that's it.
So, no, he's sticking with something similar on that back. He's played a lot less weight than Georgie did. I don't know if you can hear that, viewers.
Yeah,
That's Shane Broadbank, Broderick something. Shane something.
Well done there.
He's drawn one, so that's 3.
Well done.
Doesn't change. Sean Ingham's got to play the same
Yeah,
shot.
he's-
He's certainly not going to change it after he played
No.
big weight with his first. Probably just go quicker to try and hold himself up. Close.
He's very close.
Viewers, he's got the gap. He's got the gap.
Oh, he can.
Ooh, they're leaving some nice holes, the
Maybe
Tigers.
kicking himself.
So, really interesting thing in bowls, Zach. When you get a score, say a 3 or 4 or 5, the next end becomes so important for both teams.
Absolutely.
It's your chance to make it straight back if you're if the team who loses it. And if you can just get one that next end, the momentum just grows.
Yeah, and that's it. That one could be the difference in the end of it. Which I've seen. I've seen teams that are down by a bit, and I've got the pleasure to watch out at Lightning Ridge a couple of weeks back some of the Wolga boys play.
Yep.
Rico Lane, same thing, jumped on there, and I think he won it in the last 2 ends.
Yep.
And it was just that one end distance, that 1 point difference. You know, it's just that one end that made it the difference.
Yeah. So I think was that a 3 to the Tigers? They're back in front here, 6-5. See if there's anything to report from around the grounds. Well, if you're a Griffins fan enjoying this game, you'll be happy to know that you've snuck in front 12-9 after 14 ends over the Maryland's Magic. Gorillas, well, the Koalas have made a little bit of an inroad, 23-11. Cabra 32-20 over Soldiers, so that's tightened up a little bit as well. And the Jets are still throwing their bombs around, 21-3 over Belrose. Then Winnie League's up by 4 on 12 ends, 12-8, so not much in that one. So I do believe I've actually seen something I've never seen before. There's been a mat swap. Shane Soper has gone and got another mat out from the box, I presume to swap the mats. What has gone on here? I'm going to have to investigate. So,
She's wet, I think.
how do you get wet under the cover?
I don't know. Yeah, that one there, it's sogging wet.
Okay.
So I think someone's spilled something, or if it's been sitting out, because...
Well, but the one that they've swapped is now is on the ground over there just next to the rink. So
Right.
whatever was wrong with that one, surely it wasn't wet. Surely it's been under the cover and in the box. Interesting. Anyway, back to the game. So Richard's off to a good start again. Corey's played a good one. And that's a couple for the Tigers. Josh Carney under some pressure, which is becoming the norm. All right, so viewers, I'm going to take a quick comfort break, and I'm also going to go and ask what has gone on with that mat. I have to know. So I will be back in one moment. I'll leave you in Zach's capable hand for just a couple of minutes.
Oh, all right, so while he's off investigating our mat situation, get back into this now. Just as you guys can see the scores there, it's looking like a bit of a Charlestown night tonight down here at the moment. Engadine's not far behind, but yeah, definitely some ground to make up. I bet the guys watching at home, if you are watching, jump on some of the comments and give us a bit of a bell. Give us a bit of a shout. Where are you watching from? I see Spooner there, watching from Central Victoria. I would say it's probably just as cold down there as it is up here, mate. It's a little bit chilly. We had a bit of rain yesterday and today, so cooled right down, but... It's been a while since I busted out the old jumper, I'll tell you what. So well, it looks like it's on ditch side there. It's still wide open, but definitely look at that white bowl there, hold point. Yeah, well done there. Looks like a little bit more weight on that one. Oh, he's well done. Yeah, he'd be happy with that, I tell you. And yeah, so the 17th end here, and between the three matches tonight, we're in the 6th end on our game here. Yeah, looks like so viewers at home can hear the bit of atmosphere going around at the moment. We've got a bit of music going, everyone's down here. We've got a bit of a crowd up on the pavilion here watching. We've got our VIP section down on the camera there. I believe it's $75 a head. Get out there and get some nibblies, and some drinks are flowing down there. We're in the lovely Charlestown here tonight for the Pennants. Hey there, that's it. Bit of the Angels, nothing wrong with that. Looks like we'll have a bit of a live band down here at the Buzz Club in a little bit. It looks like we might have an update on our mat situation.
More importantly, I've had my comfort break. I feel much better.
That's it.
So it actually just got wet. So we've had a bit of a shower come over, and we haven't even realised it here in the skybox. And it just got left out there's a little gap between where the cover is and the roof that we're sitting under right here. So that's why.
Well, I'm glad I opted to take the bucket lids today for the cameras. That's
always handy. Where you can see the buckets, they're actually a bit wet.
Just had a look. I didn't even realise it was raining before.
Yeah, you wouldn't
realise.
No,
yeah,
no.
Not where we are.
No.
Come on, Tigers! Bit of support for the guys down here from Mez and Jim. Yeah.
There we are. There's the viewers. Okay.
Yeah.
Forest Wombat. Hello, champion. Mez and Jim. Go Tigers. Come on, Tigers. Yeah.
Oh, well
Great
done.
to hear some Angels.
Well done.
Oh, Steggles has played a super shot there to make it.
Yeah, he's done well.
Oh, they've just ripped 3, 4, 5.
No way.
What a shot from
What a
Steggles.
shot. I didn't realise it was that many given away. He's looking for a 6.
Happy with 5. What a pickup from the Tigers.
Yeah,
Sean Engadine, thank you.
Happy with that. Yeah, well done, mate. I get about 15 seconds. All right, and
So,
that's bought.
everything's
The
back.
610.
Yeah, and everything's back level on the big board here. So, tell you what, this game is big for the Tigers.
Yeah, I was just saying it's looking like a Tigers night, but I'll tell you what, they're not letting them have it. Engadine's hanging in there.
They sure are.
And after an end like that, you don't want to be giving too many more away as Charlestown. It's
No.
definitely a big confidence boost for for the away team here.
But look, Richard's been playing really solid. Corey and George are very capable in the middle for the Tigers, and then you've got someone that's going to go down as one of the greats of the game. Undoubtedly, you know, he's got Commonwealth Games singles gold medal on him.
Oh, look at that.
Great start from Richard Avery again.
He's on fire tonight as a lead, isn't he?
Oh, look, mate, every time I've been here over the Platinum season, he's pretty much played like this, to be honest. He has been absolutely super.
Yeah, I find that you've got, every club's got a couple of those players that are they're just really good players and very consistent. Like I said, I've like the Walgett boys, I've watched, you know, a few of those fellas out there and out at parks, and yeah, a few of them boys, I believe Shannon, he plays out that way. I watched him lead, and mate, he's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous.
Super consistent.
Yeah. Just every end, you know.
Yeah, it's worth its weight in gold. It really is.
Absolutely.
You know, I've kept half an eye on the middle rink here, which has got Craig Thompson leading for the Charlestown Tigers. He's got yellow and green bowls, and every time I've looked over, he's had a couple within a couple of feet.
He's
been super consistent. Playing us with a stick these days, Tomo, I do believe, had a pretty bad accident working as a policeman, and
Well, I've heard the using the stick's a bit of an art in itself.
I don't know how you could do it because of that timing that's required.
Yeah, I've seen a few fellas out at parks that were using them.
Yeah.
And yeah, one of the old fellas out there, he said he had a couple of surgeries and he can't bend down that far anymore, and he said it took him a bit to get the hang of it, but he said once I got the crack of it, he reckons he plays better with it. Well, to you.
If it keeps you in the game.
Hey, that's it.
Yeah. Nothing else matters. We just want people playing the game. We want the game getting watched by more people. Josh Carney trying really hard here.
Good effort.
Super bowl.
I still think the blue one's holding point there.
That's a close call. It could even be 2 to Engadine. Yeah. It's hard to tell from this angle.
See if I can't get a better look at him.
What's Corey? I think Corey looks slightly under, but will he have enough to get to that white bowl of Josh's?
He's going to tick that front one. That's not a bad result for that front bowl. Let's have a look, see if we can't. Not too much of a better
hard to tell, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look, toss a coin. I reckon I'm going to go it's 2 to Engadine. I reckon that bowl of Richard Avery's went back far enough that it's the 2 white ones are counting. Poorly, the Love Muscle Russells just played a cracker. They're happy with that. There's at least 2 or 3 to Charlestown on that middle rink.
Yeah, and it being 4-all in the 6th, and it's where they need to start getting some points and start taking away. Oh, well done.
Where's it gone?
Jack, it's right at the back here.
So I think it's still that white bowl there would be the shot coming in on the forehand.
Yeah, I'd say so.
So yeah, you got your middle ends are really important. So ends 9, 10, 11, 12, and then most of your good coaches and stuff like that, they'll say that your championship ends are those 18, 19, 20, 21.
Yeah.
If you're good in those middle ends and you're good at the end and you're solid at the start, you tend to sort of have a recipe to get the job done. Rightio. How's the salt and pepper going? The calamari. Just struggling for a bit of weight. So we might have snuck in for another counter, but
yeah.
Georgie just looking to slide past those couple. Get under his own.
Yeah, get in that cup there.
Georgie's
done an alright job of it.
He's not stopping anytime soon, mate. He's he got some legs. He's going to stay on. Yep, he's staying on board.
Yeah, right on the back line there.
Sean Ingham just looking to get close. I'm pretty sure he's holding at least one. Good track here, all down to speed. Just picked the hole perfectly. Just a little more they're asking for.
Yeah.
I tell you, it's not made it any easier for Ryan. He might play that other hand now.
Well, we got here, Mez. We got the two solid Doylers are certainly rising to the occasion. Great competition.
Indeed, yep. Well, I mean, Charlestown's got everything to play for, and Engadine won't come here to do anything but compete. Proud club, multiple one-grade state pennant winner. Yeah, they're not here just to make up the numbers.
Oh, here it comes.
The Master Bastard's just gone for the three of them. He's got two, one down. Much better. It's opened it up as well.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
If anyone can go from that very difficult, the hardest thing in the game, Zach, I think, is to go from like a drive like that,
yeah,
just a dead draw.
Just to slow it down. It's
the impact on like the muscle memory and everything. There's nothing harder to do, but Ryan Bester is more than capable. So Sean just looking to add a yard on his last. Right, Mr. Bester, show us your draw shot. He went to chase it and then stopped. He's not happy now at all. He's flying.
Yeah,
it's so easy to do.
Yeah, it looks good, and then it's just not.
Well, just that, mate. It's that. Yeah. From that drive, you've got all your muscles. They get really obviously. They get a bit tense, and you throw the thing down there, and pulling it back to just that dead draw is such a difficult thing to do. So one more to the Cougars on this ring. Maybe out to that'll make it 11-6.
Yeah.
A few Cougars fans that down there I can just hear, which is good to see. Fair drive, like Engadine's totally the other side of Sydney, so.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really, I don't know whether he was a few down there or not, but if he was, Sean Baker's just played a cracking bowl. He's landed on the shot bowl. Richard Avery's been playing very well. He has been on this side of the rink every bowl, and he will not change for anything. And he certainly doesn't need to change because of the first one. Well around that, he'll get back to the line here, and that's another very, very good start. Very handy. Very, very handy. It's the sort of bowl that ends up shot at the end of the day, Zach.
Hey, that's it.
The jack doesn't go forward very often. Wes has decided to switch over. He didn't like where his first one landed, and he's not going to be...
They wouldn't be too excited about that one either, I don't think.
No, it could have been better. Alright, so, Richard's been asked to switch over. God, I hate that when I lead. Does anyone else hate that? Anyone on the stream that's a bowler that... Oh, Richard's made it look easy. What a shot. Stay on the same hand. You play the hand you want when you're the lead. Leave me alone, Skip. Bit of a wave from Paulie, the love muscle. Looks a much better golfer than a bowler, I tell you. Looks like he's got a little bit extra on, but a trail isn't bad if he happens to grab Jack. Oh no, he's pulled up pretty quick there. Finish just bowl behind Jack Hyatt. Another counter. And Josh, how's he gone here? Sit on any of those? Well, that's a great home from Josh Carney. Quick updates from some of those big important games. Bull Ants at 35-22 over Soldiers. Gorillas 35-15 over Koalas. Oh, Corey Kameen's played another good shot there, making a couple at least. Magic and Griffins are having a very tight battle. Big game there for the Griffins. 18-15 to the Magic at the minute. The Jets are flying very high and effectively over the Bulls. 29-6. And Wenny Leagues and St John's Park having a real good battle. 16-13 after 18 to Wenny Leagues. Young Matty Swan down there. Lovely young fella, and what a talent as a bowler. Right. The River. Murray River. Calamari. Got more nicknames than, gosh, anyone. Just slid through there. Georgie, just, I'll tell you what, he wouldn't mind just a little toucher. Sit either of those two Cougars bowls that are just out this side. Not quite going to get down to either of them, but best back, never a waste. Especially when you've got Mr. Bester. Firing the last bullets each end. Right, Calamari's much more in the area here, looking to land one of those two. He's landed it perfectly, and that's shot to the Cougars, at least one. Well played there, Calamari. Georgie now just be looking to draw the shot, sit on that bowl. Just slid through again there, Georgie. Ooh, might have turned that one in for two. Oh, so there's a bit of a lull. You can tell the crowd knows how important it is. Like the majority of Charlestown fans here. I can see some people from a few other clubs too, but they're primarily supporting Charlestown, and they're quiet. I mean, it's not mathematically a must-win, but given the results, and other previous results in other home games and away games to come, it's a big game for the Jets. Sorry, for the Tigers, and that's a super bowl from Sean Ingham. That's made, I think, at least a 3. All right, the Master Blast is winding up. Zach, pay attention. Watch your head.
Put the helmet on.
Jack, bowls.
Oh, missed. I tell you what,
took at least 1 or 2 out.
He's definitely one of the more accurate I've seen with the old toss. It's the few I've seen that do it. They're not as accurate, that's for sure.
He certainly lets him go. Okay. So what does Sean do here? I think he just tries to draw another one. Front knocker's handy. Or he goes back, just goes for best back behind Scotty's bowl there. That's that closest to the camera.
So I'd maybe put one at the back just in case he's coming in again.
In saying that, Zach, he probably needs another one in around it, if not a counter.
Yeah.
Is that enough? Yeah, I'd say it's enough. Because Ryan could easily take those 2 bowls out, and I think that would have left the Tigers with potentially 3 or 4, certainly a bit of a score. So
well, yeah, that's it.
So last time he drove and then went to a dead draw, he didn't find it easy. It'll be interesting to see what he does here. Does he back himself on the draw, which if he's having a really good day, he would. I think because he struggled with that. Yeah, he's going quick.
Yeah.
He's just going to go flat out again, straight for the jack, or at least a couple of the bowls.
Yeah, going for the bowls. Here we go.
Chance. Is that one going to... Look at that one hung around there.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. One for the Cougars.
Yeah.
Look at it, spun around there. It wasn't going anywhere, I said.
They're starting to pull away here, I think.
Yeah, look, 6-shot lead's handy at this stage.
Yeah, and like you said, these are the ends that start to count. So
yeah, it's this little middle period here. It's an easy period to get a bit flat, and you stop talking and you just sort of go through the motions. And you've got to be careful that you don't look up at the scoreboard and suddenly you're a bit behind.
It.
Definitely enjoying these longer ends, the Cougars. I think that come through the mic there. That I've just zipped me jacket up. It's only a sleeveless Kathmandu jacket, but I tell you, if I've got it on, it's cold.
Yeah, it's. I was just saying to the fiance, I said, I'm glad I brought the jacket. I tell you what, it's cold out there again. Look at that.
Yeah, Richard Avey showing us how to lead.
Real well. Real good bowl there to open up.
Job.
Bit of excitement on the other games there.
Yeah, I think it was a Cougars result.
Yeah.
In that middle rink there. Sean Baker about to play the last on that one. Wes Falcon has corrected pretty well.
Well done.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Well, it wasn't looking good for the Cougars at the start of the night, but it's starting to turn up for him.
Sean Baker scored in that middle rink. He's converted with his last. There's a high five happening. The Tigers have scored. All right, Richard Avery, what's he got with his second? Anything like his first to be very happy with. It's very handy again, right in the area. I tell you, I think Richard, from memory, played maybe one. Wasn't something you'd call an effective bowl. Effective bowl, Zach, is sort of anything, especially short, sort of outside of a yard.
Yeah.
If you're within a yard, pretty much anywhere you're an effective bowl.
Yeah.
I think he's done one the whole game so far. So 9 ends in, he's played 18 bowls. I think he's had one bowl that you'd say. That's not an effective one.
No.
He has been absolutely sensational. Okay, around the grounds. It's getting really close between the Cabra and Cabramatta and Bullants and the Soldiers. It's now 35-27 to Cabra, so only 8 the diff. Looks like things are getting really tight there, and I'll tell you, a win for Soldiers there, if they could pull off that upset, that would be huge for them. But it pretty much guarantee them certainly no issue with relegation, and possibly even give them a chance of pushing for finals. The Warilla Gorillas have decided to go hard again on the Koalas, 47-15.
Bloody hell.
The Gorillas, Aaron Tees, Corey Wedlock, Gary Kelly. Yeah, they go all right. Pretty fair. Magic and Griffins are still tight. Magic 2015 on 23. The Jets are, well, I'm going to stop talking about this game. It's 33-6.
Not looking good.
Very, very bad. Tough time for the Bulls. That green is really quick. You got to give it nothing, Zach. You just literally just let it go out of your hand and it'll run away on you. And it's very tight between the Saints and the Magpies, the Winnie Magpies. It's 19-16, but to the Saints. I think that's the first time I've seen them in front.
There looks a bit of weight on that.
Oh, he's got a bit of jack. Has it stayed in? It has. That's going to be... Tell you what, you might have to go and move the camera. Think of the
mate. If she's right in the ditch there, isn't it? What I'll do is we'll move it. Yeah, that's...
Yeah, we're going to have to go to the middle camera. And
we'll have to get a bit of a feel for the middle camera, I think.
The bowl's going to go underneath it. So Georgie's taken the safe track to make sure he doesn't go out of bounds and stay there, which is a good ploy. Just play the right way. Oh, Georgie, 2 rolls. Wow.
Mate.
So the Rink scores in the Carlingford Warilla game: 10-6 Warilla, 22-5 Warilla, and 15-4 Warilla.
They'd be feeling good out there, wouldn't they?
No, well the Gorillas would be, yeah. All right, Georgie Thorogood looking for like 2 feet off. He's gone that fraction wider. How's he travelling here? I think he's in the area, isn't he, Zach?
Yeah, he wouldn't be far off it.
Georgie Thorogood. What a shot.
Yeah, good shot.
What a great bowl from Georgie Thorogood. So I think the Cougars have probably got 2 seconds.
Yeah.
So Sean may consider looking for George's bowl. Very hard to beat that bowl in the draw.
Yeah, I think your next one's this one on the right-hand side, this light blue.
And then there's the one in the ditch.
Yeah, and then we've got one in the ditch, yeah.
Yeah, Sean's not too aggressive. I think he's trying to draw, so he's just trying to get another one there. He's gone in by 2 feet. Yeah, there is a little bit more room than I thought. Yeah, right.
Right, he's aiming for the camera.
The Master Blaster, yeah. What's it going to do out there? This is pretty unused territory. Not been a lot of bowls down there. It's done nothing. It has just not turned and stopped. So Ryan will take a few lessons from that one.
Yeah, I think ideal for him. Here it comes.
Sean's now gone looking for the bowl, and he's just missed. Good effort from Sean. So Ryan Bester just looking to correct his line mainly.
Real wide there.
He's a little bit under from what he was last time, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think he's a little bit under, but I still think that's...
He's not going to get back.
No, it's around the same spot.
Yeah. Oh gosh, look at the weight.
Yeah,
he's
if you
just
only
out
had
of
the
bounds.
line.
So one to the Tigers. Georgie Thorogood with a great bowl. Super tight here. Massive game for the Tigers. And they're going to change it up. So they're going to go Matt up now and short. Jack to the tee.
And it looks like Tigers have got a couple of points on the end there. Make it 10-4.
Yep, Hilly leading the way. The captain of the Tigers. Richard Avery has been playing incredible.
So the master board's pretty close for these
Super
guys
tight.
tonight, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
There he is, that first one.
Again, what a great start. That's a really good bowl. Ryan's just gone for a comfort break, so Georgie Thorogood's gone up to the head to look after it. There'll be plenty of dollars coming from Georgie, but not a lot of sense.
It's not a bad reply.
Yeah, Wes Falconer very handy.
Just a bit of support from Mez there in the chat. The local guys, the Tigers. Again, this second bowl coming in.
That's a good bowl too. So he's got one behind. He's got the other one's close. It's not about who's got shot. 2 good bowls from Richard Avery. You don't, Zach. The thing about having 2 bowls like that, as much as they're one down currently, you don't drop a score usually.
Well, that's it. Yeah.
You're immediately protected from dropping a number. So that's a really, really handy way to start.
Yeah. He's got one up the back there as well.
Corey got this funny tight backhand that loves to sort of hold a bit. Doesn't look a million miles away. Jack is good. It's straight back to Richard Avery for a couple. Super shot from Corey Kameen.
Well done.
Steggles just saying, give it a chance, turn that bowl over, take its place, grab Jack. I think he's just pinched it a little, Josh Carney, but it's the funny hand. It's held.
Well.
It's held. It's right on it.
Well.
Is he going to get?
Oh, he's knocked it in there. It's a good effort.
Super effort.
A real good effort there.
And you know, I think Zach, if he plays pretty much the same bowl, he'll get down to that blue one.
Yeah.
So he'll sit it and he'll get the shot. And Corey not looking to change much either.
I think you're looking to sit maybe just in front of that Jack there, skim the white. I don't think he had as much turn on it as he probably wanted.
Yeah, just a fraction.
Yeah.
Fraction over. Josh not looking to change too much, I think.
Yeah.
I think if he plays the same bowl, he will get back to the blue and he'll sit it for shot.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I thought he was tight, and this is pretty much the same line, and he ended up very good. He's
looking
trying
good.
hard.
It's looking good. He's liking
Steggles is liking it. He's excited.
liking
Is he
it.
going to get there? Oh, he's just pulled up.
He's just pulled short.
Oh. He looked for all money all over it.
They both liked the look of it, didn't they?
Did they? Sure did.
Let the skips have a crack at it. Yeah, not bad.
Georgie Thorogood there in for another counter. So he's going quickly looking for all the bowls. Wow. All or nothing there from Callum Murray. Steggles, hashtag Sean Ingham. What's your favourite chicken brand? Just said go for that bowl and get the three of them. And yeah, he's far with his
Tell
first.
you what, that's not looking too bad.
Ooh, he's another one to. Yeah, he's said the same. Just go again. Front contact on that front one of Georgie's bowl. That last one that can get the four of them. Bang, bang, bang. Well, that's what's gonna. Oh dear, everything's gone, and the Jack's got taken, and it's out. So, nothing to apologise there, Callum, mate. You've thrown everything into it. The Jack's moved, mate. It's all good. So, it's still in.
Yeah,
goodness me. Let's get the technical producer out to adjust the cameras.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I thought that had to be out for all money.
Yeah, well, I thought that would have been out too.
Well, this is going to be out, surely. Yeah, that's out. Oh, Richard, just pick it up, son. That's the way. Goodness me, who's got shot?
I think it's the white.
The white at the front?
Yeah, I think so. Just on the cameras, it looks like it's a bit out further than the rest. I mean, yeah, I think it's this white bowl ditch side.
Surely.
At the front.
Bester not going to miss that twice. He'll be in there for shot at least second if Sean Ingham draws a really close one. He's starting to slow up, so yeah, handy. Still plenty of room for Ryan Bester. Yeah, a bit tighter line here. Georgie Thorogood gave her the clap. He needs to settle. He's just slid past, so Sean holding one, and yeah, a fair bit of room to draw another So this for 14-7 on 11 on this rink. The Cougars up. The Cougars sneaking into a bit of a lead here at the minute. Just very quietly. Sean made it. It's so far away, it's hard to tell.
Yeah, it's that one, isn't it?
Have they got a long enough measure if they need one? They might have to call the umpire and get the special tape out. Your fingers aren't that long, Callum Murray. He's on the one.
Yeah.
Trust George. George might have talked him into it. George was right twice when they measured. He thinks George is, he just knows these days. George will say anything now and you'll get away with it. Alright, so sticking to their longer ends, the Cougars 13-7 on 11. Big board 28-22. Come on, Tigers. Keep your platinum lives breathing. Keep going. Absolutely no surprise to no one. The platinum delivering some surprises and plenty of interest again.
Oh, look at that. Well done.
Good start from Wes Falconer.
Good start for this end.
Alright, let's get some updates from around the grounds. So Cabra 43-30 on 39 over the Soldiers. Gorillas just about home, even though it's only 35 ends in, 55-20. Magic just snuck away a little bit. Maryland's over East Maitland 26-16, so 10-shot lead. Maryland's Magic, Zach, so you know, they've got Aaron Sheriff, who is one of the absolute greats of the game. Jack McShane, a young up-and-coming star. Plenty of talent in the Magic's David Ferguson. That's a team you don't want to be 10 shots behind at any point.
It definitely sounds like you don't want to be behind it.
No. Jets are flying well still against the Bulls, 34-10. And St John's Park has actually taken a bit of a lead over Wenny Leagues, 29-16. All right, Richard Avery looking for a good second here. Good effort. Got the backward. Something to work with at the front. Not terrible. He's been playing that well. He's disappointed.
Yeah.
It says a lot about how well he's been going.
Yeah, good bowl there.
Yeah, good bowl from young Josh. He's been playing pretty well. He's always been thereabouts.
Yeah.
Corey Kameen. Attacking. Close.
Yeah,
Ryan's in there having a look. Both bowls.
Yeah.
Oh. This look, he's opened it up quite a bit there.
Good bowl there.
Good effort from Corey Kameen. David Baker,
liking it.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. We're making sure there's regular updates on the other games. If this is the one of choice, we'll make sure you don't miss out on anything. YouTube Live Sports will look after everything you need. If you want to watch this one or just hear about the scores on the other one, then we are here to guide you through. Great shot there.
Yeah, well done.
Corey with two very good bowls. Opened it up with his first and then just cold drawn it with his second. How's young Callum travelling? He looks like he's just sliding under, a little bit light on. All right, chance here for Georgie Thorogood. If he can just plonk one on, he'll be putting a bit of pressure on the Cougars.
Yeah, well, that's it. And they need to. We're in the 11th and almost the 7-point lead.
Ooh, he's just falling a bit short with his first.
He's again throwing him that bit short. That's looking good.
Calamari.
Yeah, that's good, mate.
Oh, what a great
Well
shot.
done there.
Very good bowl from Calamari there. Georgie looking at a metre or so to get down towards it. It's a pretty good line, isn't it? He's watching intently.
So I can look
Is
at
he
that.
gonna, is he?
Has it got enough
it's
on
not
it?
Quite not enough, but a handy second. So second shot, we'll go from there. Just looking to get another one in there for the Cougars. Little trail's a good result. Just going to sneak past Georgie Thorogood's bowl. Oh, roll short. And what does Ryan do here? Oh, he's looking at that on the backhand.
Yeah.
He's looking at that. He goes quick for George's bowl. He gets the two of them, and probably, I reckon he might even get this white one.
Yeah.
Out here, that's the one. That goes as well. I think you got at least a couple for Charlestown. You'd imagine that Scott Thorogood's bowl would hang around too. That's the one right in the middle of the two light blues that are shot and third shot. He's looking on the backhand. It's just going to be firm, I'd say. Yeah, it's a firm weight.
I think it's got too much turn on it.
He's going to just slide under. Yeah,
straight through.
That's a sider. Oh, Daniel Hill's played another bomb on the far rink.
Yeah, well
He's
done.
played big weight and followed the jack through and sat right next to it in the ditch. What do you call the Boss Tiger? It's when you got it like a pride of lions. You've
is it?
What's the head of the Tigers called? Is there such a thing? Because
I was going to say Benji Marshall, but he's
don't. You're not a Tigers fan, are you?
No, God, no.
God, all I hear about from bloody happy is the Tigers.
Yeah.
Jesus, mate. Okay.
Well,
So
you can't exactly talk about him winning. That's the only thing. You could talk about him doing something else.
yes, been a rough period for the Tigers.
Yeah.
We won't kick him there when he's down. We'll leave that alone. All right. So Ryan, I imagine he's going forehand.
Yeah.
He's just
I was
on the
going
draw.
to try and draw one in here.
Well, look, he's more than capable of doing it, but I'm surprised.
Yeah, I think it's.
I think the shot he played his first one. Yeah, he hasn't been drawing well. That was interesting.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not half the player these people are, so I would have stuck with that same shot and just tried to correct. I think that was the best shot for him to play, but he thought better of it. I think he made his life too hard, personally. Anyway, it just shows whether you won a Commonwealth Games gold medal or not, you are still human. Wes Falconer's gone for a fairly long length again. 14-12. Sean Ingham over Ryan Bester. 11-7. Jordan Thompson over Sean Baker. And Daniel Hill currently trying to keep the Tigers in it.
It's a bit short, that one.
Yeah, it was.
I found they're struggling with that sort of mid-range length, aren't they? I found the ends that they're having around this length, it's either real short that they're bowling or it's on that back line. There's no...
And often the shot bowl has not been that close.
No, not at all. That's a lot closer than what we've been seeing, but yeah, it seems like there's a bit of a distance for shot.
It's obviously not easy.
No,
there could be a bit of breeze happening under there. You wouldn't know. We wouldn't be feeling it up here.
No, that's it.
The temperature has an influence on the carpet and how it plays. And it's, when we've had really pleasant nights here where it's been just a bit warmer, this carpet has been a little tricky. There's that tight side coming towards the club, so the way they're playing, it would have been Richard's forehand as a left-hander. So as you're looking at the screen, the right-hand side, that's the side that's hard. It holds sometimes and then turns really late. And then you've got the fairer side, which is the left-hand side as you look at the screen right now. Bit truer, will turn, you can rely on it.
Oh, look out. I think be pretty happy then, Mez. It's 22-10 for the Tigers over the Wars in the footy. So.
Oh, thanks for that update, Mez.
Yeah, look out. Happy be doing a dance, I reckon.
Oh, I've got to say, I hope they beat the Wars.
Oh, yeah.
Who do you support? Who do you follow?
Oh, I'm a Dolphins boy myself.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I
thought
know.
you were a bit different.
No, I'm a Dolphins boy. I'm not as bad as the Tigers, but I'm not far off it.
You're at what? How old are you? 25 to 30, something like that, are you?
Yeah, 30 this year.
30. What's made you start supporting the Dolphins? We've been around for 5 minutes.
I used to live up there for a while, and one of the better places in the world that I've lived.
Well, it's a nice place, but Jesus, mate. Who did you support before that? Broncos or something?
No, I was a Dragons boy before that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Oh,
great shot there. Josh Carney, 2 crackers. He's been playing pretty well, the young fella.
Yeah, he'd be pretty happy with that, I'd say.
Yeah, well, look, I'll make everyone hate me and tell everyone I'm a Bulldog.
Supporter.
No. My good mate here, Jim, he's just come to watch. He's a Manly supporter, and I'm actually a Bulldog supporter. So the family club, love the family club.
Oh,
it's been a rough few years for the doggies, but we're on the up. Gus Gould taking over, sorting things out. Yeah, and just a reminder for everyone that hates Manly, they hate you too. That's their favourite saying.
Yeah, I've got a good friend of mine, his wife's an avid Manly supporter, and I tell you what, anytime they lose, I give it to her tenfold.
He married her.
Well, yeah, that's it. Mate. He's a Storm supporter, so it gets pretty heated in that household, I tell you.
I mean, at least Manly's from Sydney and New South Wales. I mean, you're a Dolphins fan, so there's no point talking to you.
Yeah, that's it. I'm just as bad.
Who do you support the State of Origin?
New South Wales,
That's
I'm not that bad. Yeah.
That's something. All right. We'll watch this bowl from Georgie, and then we'll give another update from around the grounds. Musgrave throwing off. Can you bet on this? Oh, hello. I do, but I think Sean Baker's from Musgrave. Slippery. Oh, hello, Slippery. But can you give us an update on who else was from Musgrave? Sean Baker is, I believe. Who else is from Musgrave? So Georgie fell a bit short with his first one. Mr. Squid, Calamari. Looks pretty handy here. He's only got if he lands on that blue, he's good.
Looks good.
Pops it out. That's a great shot. 3 to Engadine. Thanks for coming. Okay, around the grounds, 50-30, 42 ends. Cabra over Soldiers. So Cabra's got a bit of a break again. The Gorillas, well, that's tightened up mildly, but they're still well and truly in front. 56-24 over the Koalas. Magic and Griffins are still fairly close, 27-19, 8th the diff. Jets are well in front, 38-11. And the Saints continue to get ahead of the Wenny Leagues team. They're 32-16.
Yeah, big scores there.
Some big scores there.
Best is
the Musgrave field, I thought. Best is the left Broadbeach. Oh, thank you, Slippery.
So what do we got here? We got 3 for Engadine.
He's a fair old character, this Slippery.
Oh, Slippery,
here. Yeah. It's hard to be really confident with anything he says. I love you, Slippery. You're a good man. So Sean's just going to stay on his backhand and just try and add another, I think. He wouldn't mind just changing that again, Zach. So the white ball that's closest to the jack, to turn it just behind jack would be a great result. If he gets a little bit of movement out of these 2 bowls that are out here or off them, just to change it up.
Done well there, just to sit
that's the worst possible result. He's made it just a bigger target. Ryan will play at least very firm weight to this. He will look to sit any of those bowls to make a difference. If he gets the jack straight back is shot. He'll end up with shot with Richard's bowl.
Yeah, do you think he'd maybe want to try and get this in behind all those coming through the ditch side?
Mate, I reckon he'll be playing that side, so that's the forehand for him, and he's just looking to sit any of those bowls. He'll be playing, probably be playing weight to lose his bowl. Just waiting for the bowl next door to finish because there was a big drive happening. So he's playing firm weight, forehand, sit any of these, grab jack.
It does look
It's
good.
pretty close.
Yeah,
He's close to shot bowl.
Yeah,
shot
good.
bowl,
Well
then jack
done.
is a great shot.
Well done.
And you know, I sounded pretty amazing saying that, but I tell you, Captain Obvious is my special subject of trivia. Yeah, some high fives from the boys there. Steggles was a bit unlucky just to have landed where he landed. It just made the decision easier for Ryan on what shot he'd play because he had a metre wide target, which is about 50 centimetres bigger than necessary. Daniel Hill on that far rink trying to play something again. I think he did it too. Oh, God, he went mighty close if he didn't.
Yeah, I was going to say, if he doesn't, it'd be bloody close.
Sean Ingham in the area. How's his speed?
Good. I think it's just...
Oh, it's perfect.
Yeah.
There's 1, 2. That's one to the Cougars. Worth a look with the fingers, apparently. I think he's going to go looking for the 2 bowls.
Yeah.
So the white one that's right in the middle, just next to the orange, and then the bowl behind that one that's the shot, the blue one that Sean just played. Those 2 go. No other movement. 4 to Charlestown. He's playing firm weight. I think he is looking for those 2 bowls.
Like it, and it's looking
That's not
good.
far away.
It's looking
He's pretty
good.
close. He's called for both. Oh, what an effort.
Yeah, good effort
What
there.
an effort from Ryan Bester.
It's one. Yeah, good effort there.
Wow. So, another one of the Cougars, though. They get away to 15-7 on this rink. Middle ring's tightened up a bit there, Zach. 11-9 now to the Cougars. Only 2 the diff. So Tigers fighting back. And they continue to lead the way for the Tigers in Daniel Hill's rink 13-4. Nothing in it on the big board again. I am actually going to go and have a comfort break, and I'm going to go and also speak to, there is a young gentleman who's here to play for the Tigers tomorrow and on Sunday by the name of Jake Ryan, who is a current Queensland squad member. I think he's also in the young or emerging Jackaroos team, which is the young Australian bowls team. He's wearing a Brisbane jumper, which kind of makes me reluctant to speak to him, but you know, nobody's perfect, and this is not about me. I'm here for everyone, for the people watching, and yeah. So give me 2 minutes, comfort break, speak to Jake, see if we can get him up here on the mic for a few minutes and have a chat with us, and yeah, I'll be back shortly, and Zach's got it covered.
Absolutely. So it looks like coming into the 13 down and 15-7 Engadine. The Cougars are starting to pull away with it in these last couple of ends here. 13, it's looking good. We're on the 11th on the middle ring and 12th and on the far. You guys can probably hear from home. There's a great lot of support here for the Cougars. Got a bit for the Tigers and for the local guys, a bit on the chat for the local guys. So if you do know anyone down here, or give them a bit of support. Just looking to sit this one up the back there as it stays on. And as we said before, viewers, these ends now at the halfway point, these are the ones that really matter. So these are the ones that You'll find some people get a bit complacent. Things start to slow down, teams stop communicating as much, but these are pretty important ends. So this is where you'll find a lot of teams start to pull away. As we're starting to see, you've got 15-7 on this match here. We've got 13-4 on the far ring. So yeah, so stay tuned, guys. I think the last few ends of tonight's pennants are going to be a couple of close ones. Yeah, that's it, Mez. It's good to see Ring 2 fighting back a bit. But, there's not much between the two. Yeah, it's good to see the Tigers over the wires as well. I definitely pick the Tigers. No, it's not a bad bowl. Got a few sitting on the back line there. If you're new to the stream or the sport, definitely give us a like, a subscribe. YouTube Live Sports. Tell everyone about it. As we said earlier, we've got the pennants going on. We've got a few matches on around the joint. So tune into Who You Please. Try and give you a bit of an update on some scores around the joint as well as we go. But definitely share around. Stay tuned. Check out the channel as well. We're going to have some sheep shearing coming up in the near future. Not exactly sure on an exact date, but definitely an interesting one to stay tuned for. I don't think anyone else out there is doing it. Alright, here we go. Coming in again for the Cougars. He's looking good. Boys keeping an eye on it. Oh yeah, good bowl there. A bit of live music going down here at Charlestown tonight. Anyone that is out and about, does want to come down for a beer, come down, check it out. In the hustle bustle of Charlestown here in Newcastle. We're just across from the shopping centre, the Bowls Club, so check it out. We're on the cover here. It is a bit chilly outside, but inside has some live music going. But if you're pretty keen on some bowls, come out and join us. And here it comes. Boys having a look. Yeah, good bowl there. Feel the boys just gathering around, having a good look at it. See what they can do here. Tigers are down by a little bit and definitely want to make some points back. Can't let the Cougars take away with it too much here. Alright, let's see how we're going. Still pretty close here. Alright, I'm watching intently here. Very close.
Holding a couple already.
Yeah.
Oh. So there's at least 2 or 3 there.
Yeah, it's very, very close.
Might even be close for 4. Well, I failed in part of my mission. The comfort break was a huge success. However, young Jake's busy at the moment. I think they're sorting him out some sort of membership card or something. So
Lovely.
Sean Ingham, stiff. So 3, I would say there currently to Charlestown. Ryan Bester, 1 to come. Ian Percival, the Tigers side manager, handing out the lollies to the boys, keeping the energy levels up. All right, Bester. He's not been on fire tonight by any means, but he'd consider this a free kick opportunity. Just looking to add one more.
In there, yeah. He's at the turn.
Here he comes. He's not there.
Nice.
2.
2, yeah.
Okay, well, still handy. 15-9, gets that gap back to 6.
Yeah, just saying, they definitely need to get some points back here, the Tigers, because...
Well, they've hit there. Look at the big board.
Yeah.
With that middle rink now, back to 10-11.
Yeah, that's
so
it.
Only one behind there. That's a big difference. Sean Baker, Jared Duncan, Craig Thompson leading superbly. Every time I look over, he's got too close to it. Oh, someone's just yelled out about time. Maybe he hasn't been playing that well. Harsh crowd. All right. Speaking of, well, there's no question about this bloke. Richard Avery, he's been absolutely brilliant all night. He's rolled that jack millimetre perfect again, which, let me tell you, Zach, is not the easiest thing to do. I stuffed it up about 5 times last week, thus I got dropped. Skipper not happy. Now, within a foot, I'm going to go, I wouldn't give anyone better than 2 to 1 or something. He'd be within a foot.
Yeah. He's just on fire, isn't he?
He's so solid.
Look at that, straight up there.
Really good start, really handy. But in that, might be outside the 2 foot, but it's again, we talked earlier about that yard stick.
Yeah, that's
you do a yard around the jack. Anywhere in that area is usually pretty handy. Wes Falcon is not minding this length. He's off to a good start. All right, we'll do a bit of a refresh on the bowls link and get some scores from around the grounds. Tigers are 32-14, if that hasn't been updated for a bit. Yes.
Yeah.
David Baker's updated it. Oh, they were it's over.
Yeah, over the wires. I did pick the Tigers this week, so I'm happy about that. But
you got a tipping comp happening?
Yeah, between me and a few mates, and
nice.
I'm not doing too bad.
I tell you, I find tipping rugby league with a salary cap and it being so even, it's hard work. 6-7.
6-7, the screen.
Yep, there's kids around somewhere.
Well done. Right,
so let's go around. A couple there for Wes to start with. Corey Kameen, he's played this backhand really well, probably better than anyone else. He's played on shots well. I think he's drawn well. That's where it starts to hold.
Knocked that, rolled it over right next to it.
Okay, quick score update from around the grounds. 58-30 Cabra over Soldiers after 45 ends. 48 ends. 62-31 Gorillas over Koalas. You know what's interesting? So 45 ends are played, right? Cabra versus Soldiers game. That game started over 30 minutes earlier than the Carlingford Koalas versus Gorillas game, yet they played 3 ends more. Why? Because of the rain and the slow green, meaning that your bowl takes 8 seconds to get to the other end. Interesting fact about bowls, isn't it?
Yeah.
Magic and Griffins are still super tight, and a big game there for the Griffins. 27-22 Magic lead. Jets still well in control, 44-15. And St John's Park continue to grow their lead against Wendy Magpies, 42-18. Young Josh playing his second one. First one was pretty handy. This one's not a mile away either. What a good bowl. Is it going to fall in? It does. He has played really well, Josh Carney. Not someone I can say I'm familiar with, but he has got game. Corey, could you grab young Jake for me and see if he wants to come up? Could you just ask young Jake, does he want to come on the mic with me for a bit? Young Jake Ryan. You don't have to. All good if you're not keen, brother. So I've just had the pleasure of young Jake Ryan coming to say hello. So Jake's playing tomorrow and Sunday?
Yeah, that's it, mate. Just a couple of games.
Oh, hang on, we'll just get you on there. Is it? There we go, we got you now. Jake, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, mate.
You got tomorrow and Sunday.
Yeah, a couple of away games. Hopefully try and get a couple of wins to finish the season off strong and work towards next season.
Yeah, absolutely. Chance tonight, obviously a big game here. Engadine's had a tough year, so get these points, then, yeah, 2 away games and see what happens.
Yeah, they're sort of the hardest ones, though, games like these, because, you know, Engadine, they come here, you know, with nothing to lose and playing pretty freely, and you know, I don't think that they can really escape their fate, but you know, it's all on the line for us, so we're playing a bit more tense. They're all free. They can be, you know, the hardest games to win, but obviously massive to get the job done here for us.
That's, yeah, wow, super well said, mate. Anyone in particular excited to have a game with?
Oh, I've played with most of these boys before, like all the, you know, like Bakes and Bester, obviously played with a bunch.
Yep.
Up home, played with and against Healy a fair bit too. Obviously some of the boys are fresh faces, but yeah, they're all good blokes. So yeah, real keen to rip in. I wish I was here for more than 2 games, but yeah, it is what it is. We'll certainly be giving it our best to get a couple of wins.
So we've got Jake on, obviously, but yeah, we've just got Zach is just updating the scoreboard and jumped in between us there. It looks like there's a couple at least here for the Tigers.
Yeah,
3,
holding 3, which would be pretty big
pickup
overall. You know, the Bakesy was sort of down by 6 or so before. He's only down by 1, and Hilly's jumped out to 11 lead. So 3 here to get Bester back into it would be massive.
Steggles is on the run.
Tight.
Got a result? No, he hasn't.
Nothing.
He's come through.
So, yeah, still 3 there.
So 1 each left to play here.
Yeah, Nug's still got 1 to go. It's pretty juicy ahead. I'd be surprised if he missed twice, but he's, you know, he's got to get a good angle there. There's plenty of bowls like he can flick off and get nothing. So
exactly, it's not exactly perfectly lined up, is it?
Yeah,
you know, you can get those 2 front ones, the
nothing,
orange and orange and white, and go through and still have to be 1 down.
Half of anything up there, he doesn't really get much.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Bester will just be trying to add here, I'd say, but
just a bit quick.
He
doesn't want to be knocking things up. Yeah, well.
So I don't think he's done too much damage.
No, still looks like the 3. Nugs, Steggles. What's your favourite chicken brand? I think he's got to go. He's got to go again, doesn't he?
Oh, he'll definitely be going again. Yeah, it'd be just a hit and hope type shot. This, he'll be aiming for that orange one right in the middle through the jack.
Yep.
They've got the best backs, so that's what he'll be going for. It's wide.
No.
Nothing, I don't think. I think that's still 3, so that's huge for the boys.
Yeah, good pick up there for the Tigers.
Nugs not happy with himself.
He's having a pretty good night overall.
Yeah, he has been playing well.
The I got to say, Jake, I think the difference on this rink so far has been Richard Avery.
Yeah.
Has hardly missed. You know, if you want to sort of call the yardstick the range finder of what is an effective bowl.
Yep.
I dead set, mate, think he's maybe had 1 or 2 outside it the whole night. And I put the absolute commentator's curse on him. He's thrown the jack in the ditch because his jack's rolls have been just about millimetre perfect as well.
Oh, well, he'll be a bit of extra incentive to throw his first one on now. Yeah, it's always a huge end, the end after you pick up, a multiple like that, especially when they are behind by 6, they get a 3. The last thing you want to do is go and lose the next end. You really want to consolidate that good end there. So these first 4 bowls for each team are huge, especially this end.
Yeah. So I've had a coach say to me, interested in your thoughts, game of 4s, 40% on the lead, 30% on the second, 20% on the third, 10% on the skip.
Oh, yes and no. I mean, obviously, if you get a skip that's just burning, they can win a game by themselves sometimes. I'm sure if you're playing against someone like Aaron Wilson, you probably think that he's going to do more than 10%.
Yep.
So, but it's up front's certainly a huge, it's a pretty good start there too, really, in the voting zone. So.
Yeah, the voting zone, I like that. That's how he's been every bowl basically. He's been pretty reliable, if not better than that. When you talk of the level of Aaron Wilson, there's not many Aaron Wilsons around. There's a few.
Yeah. It's obviously all how it's set up. A skip can only do so much. So there definitely is a lot of truth to that.
Yeah, and it's not about the skip might play the big flashy bowl that gets the actual result in the shot, but it's because of the 5 bowls around the jack and things that make it able to happen, isn't it?
That's exactly right. Yeah. Pretty good shot coming in here.
Yeah, he's added that little yard.
Just getting over his own. Yeah, that's a good shot. It's pretty stiff to catch his own bowl there. He was right on it, if not for that. So it's on Engadine to respond here. Pretty good setup from the Charlestown lead.
Yeah, Richard Avery, reliable as ever. And Wes he's rocked onto that front one and bowled it up, opened it up maybe.
Played a pretty good shot though, up and over. It's reaching the head, opened the head up for his second, so that's a good shot.
So mate, for the people that aren't too familiar with you, home club in Queensland?
Yeah, I play out of Helensvale now. I don't live anywhere near the coast, though. I live out in the country. Much prefer it out there, but make the trek over to the coast to play when need be. So I enjoy it. And Helensvale's a great club. Obviously, it's pretty well known no matter where you are in Australia. I think everyone's heard of Helensvale. So and a lot of great guys and girls to learn off there.
I was going to say, if you forget Kelsey Godfrey, you might be in trouble.
Yeah, just about everyone's heard of the big names at Helensvale. So great opportunity for someone like me who can only learn. So hopefully big things ahead for the club. We just come off of a
great shot there from Corey Kameen.
That's a huge shot. Just come off of a tight loss in the Super Challenge up there. So
the Taylor Bowls Super Challenge. Yeah.
New comp.
Exciting. Really good format too.
There's so much happening in the sport at the moment. Every state's doing new things and trying things, and it's great. The sport's come in leaps and bounds even in the last 5 years. Platinum Pennant's not even 5 years old, so it's exciting for things ahead in the sport. Yeah,
and you know what, getting it out there, Brisbane Olympics, here we come. I'm just going to try and do a quick score update. So home score, best 12, 15, ends 15, so that one's right. Game 2, 10, 11, no change, 12 ends, and 15, 4, 13 ends, no change there. Right, so home's out west, you travel to the coast, you play with the likes of Nathan Rice, Brett Wilkie, Kelsey Cottrell, amazing names. Are you a part of the Emerging Jackaroos?
The one under that at the moment, obviously, trying to get up there again, but pathways at the moment, so just sort of state-based currently with Lindsay is our coach, so yeah, but still good opportunities. That's a good shot there.
Just shows where you're at, mate. And, yeah, what a talent you are. So, what sort of just, for people who have no idea, what sort of expectations are put on you? What sort of training and stuff do you have to do?
Yeah, we report a lot to the coaches, and we obviously do our own personal training and stuff like that. Doing drills and just trying to hit the green as much as we can, really.
Yep.
But yeah, we report weekly to our coaches and stuff, so that everyone knows what's going on. And yeah, it's a lot about trying to figure out the winning method, I guess, because different things work for different people. So
yep,
it's trying to figure out what works best for you is what it's all about.
And do you sort of choose the drills that you do, or do you have any particular drills that you like to focus on?
For me, it's just a lot of repetitive sort of stuff. 40 bowl drills, 100 bowl drills, jack and 2 bowls. Trying to diversify yourself. But if you've just had a game and you struggled on your runners or something, then obviously you're going to go out and practice your runners and conversions and draw into the ditch, all that sort of different stuff. It's, if a specific skill's lacking, then you try and fix that as quick as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So speaking of consolidating ends,
Ryan Bester holding one.
Yeah,
the light blue of Corey Kameen.
It's not far off there. It's only a couple of foot out, perfect line, but holding a pretty good one here, Charlestown. So Nugget will be trying to do something about that.
If he just gets a little squeeze on it, is that the two white ones, or the white and green one? They're both Engadines.
I think a squeeze either way is
good for Engadine.
Good for him here, with about a yard of pace out to the white bowl on sort of either side.
Yeah, he's got the speed for it.
He just needs to bend.
Trying. Oh, he's not. Oh, is he? Oh,
might
what
draw
an
it.
effort.
Oh, I think he might have drawn the shot. Not sure. Not many indications there from the players.
No.
But
I think Callum looks like he wants to put the finger up.
It appears to me like he should be shot, but obviously we're a fair way away. But Besser's still got a pretty good shot on here. He can play pretty much the same bowl as Nugget. Fall onto the jack. He can nearly make 3 here if he falls onto the jack.
He's away.
He's definitely got the right speed. Just needs to bend.
Is he just
not
a bit
quite going to get down?
Yeah. What a good effort.
Yeah, it's a good try. Just maybe a couple of feet quick, if anything.
But the Tigers have snuck out to a 10-shot lead on the big board, so 1 down now, not a horrible result.
No, it's not. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously the next best thing to win in the end. So, depending on who's holding shot too, it looks like the players still aren't sure. But I don't think it really changes Nugget's shot. Still just trying to arrive, spit the jack out to the left of your screen, and they're going to hold 1 or 2.
Yeah.
And if he catches kind of the outside edge of his own bowl,
does he spit that one out anyway?
Yeah, it'll just, his bowl will lock and the blue bowl will roll out a couple, and they'll hold shot there. So
yeah, he can afford to be positive. Moral of the story.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to be too positive that he loses his own and rattles through. I think that they're probably going to, if he loses his own bowl there and gets nothing else, he's probably 3 down. So
yep. Weight's the key as usual.
Yeah. Wouldn't want any more than a couple of yards here.
Yep.
Sit and stay or spit the jack.
Great club, Helensvale. You won't go wrong with their champ.
Oh, who's that?
What a champ. It's Daniel Hill keeping up the target.
David Baker, it is cold. Yes, it is definitely cold.
And young Jake's rocked up in shorts and a shirt.
Yeah, I got envy, mate.
I was working yesterday and I was sweating bullets, and today it's freezing. So anyway, that's how it goes. So.
Oh, and Jake up in Western Queensland.
Mate,
Engadine get shot there, so they were obviously pretty confident they had shot. Nugget didn't reach on his last, so I don't think he was trying too hard.
So they go 12-16. Big board, 7 the diff. Tigers in front.
Yeah, Hilly
Huge
just needs
game.
to keep kicking for Charlestown. He's he looks to have played a few horns over there. Obviously, the blokes up front are going good too, but yeah, for Charlestown's sake, he just needs to keep going, doesn't he?
Yeah. And I mean, the bloke leading for Daniel, Shane Soper, has been as good a lead around the Newcastle area as anyone for the last couple of years.
Yep.
Had a knee op, needed a knee done desperately, and had been struggling before it, but had it done.
Yep.
He's lost some weight. He started doing some more exercise, and mate, his bowls have just gone through the roof.
Maybe I might need to get my knee done.
You're a bit
might
young,
go
Jake.
better.
Have you got a footy story or something to tell us? You played a bit of footy or something?
When I was younger, yeah, played a bit of everything. Played every sport that I could possibly get my hands on when I was younger, but
Right.
nah, my knees are okay.
Right, so this is the first time the Cougars have gone shorter.
Just trying something
Yeah.
different.
Interesting.
I mean, they're going good on this rink, but I guess
bigger
that-
numbers.
Well, not really. They're only down by 6, and there's there's 19 ends to go, so they don't really need anything spectacular, but maybe just not feeling like they're going as good as they could.
Yep. Good start.
Nugget's been around the block more than a few times, so I'm sure he's got a pretty good grip of things. And
You're referring to bowls?
yeah, on the green.
He certainly has.
So you'd be backing Nugget to be making the right decision out there in regards to tactics and things. So.
Well, you just got to have do you just have to have the theory? This is why we're going to do this.
Yeah.
And you give it a go. There's no bowls. Talk about something that lacks science. Lawn bowls is one of those things.
Well, usually when you go short, that's because usually you're backing your conversion shot kind of over the opposition's. So, because obviously the jack's closer, it's a lot easier to play those little intricate sort of shots. So,
Yep.
that must be the theory there.
A part of it. And you know what? Rhino's he's been really struggling with his conversions tonight.
Yeah, well,
He's having one of those nights.
Unusual for him, but that's what I mean. Like when they're even with Ryan, someone as prolific as he is, when the timing's out, it just doesn't happen. So,
Yep.
Carpet can be tricky too. If you're a mill out and your delivery carpet really just 10 times as that, bounces a lot more, and you get little tracks and divots and stuff. So.
Oh, okay, that's good to know. I'm going to make sure I'm not available for pennant games on carpet ever.
No, it's a good excuse.
Oh, actually, no. So I've got to make sure I play on them. That's my excuse. Yeah, love
that's
it.
right.
Love it. Thank you for that.
That's the story, and we're sticking to it.
Yeah,
good shot here.
Yeah, well played, Corey Kameen.
Yeah, that's a good shot. Lead's got 2 bowls past, and your second nails it. It makes you feel good.
Yeah, you're sitting pretty happy, aren't you?
Yep, for sure.
It's hard to drop numbers when you get a start like that from your front two.
Definitely is.
Oh! Mayday. Trent touched it. Apologies, everyone. Trent tried to zoom in and, yeah, the camera nearly hit the roof. Oh, thanks, Zach. Technical director, master producer. Note to self, Trent, don't even try and touch it. If you think you know what you're doing, you still don't. All right, anyway, back to the bowls.
Just trying to see what's going on in the next couple of rinks.
Who owns those blue ones? I think they're Engadine bowls next door on Bake's Ring, aren't they?
Yeah, that was a good shot there from Squid. Just made shot out of that.
Yeah.
Perfect speed.
God, he's got some nicknames.
Yeah, well.
I've given him another one tonight that I haven't heard for. He's a River, Murray River.
Yeah, it's pretty easy with his name to give him nicknames.
Salt and pepper? Sweet.
Yeah.
What were his parents thinking, honestly? Callum Murray. What were they doing?
Oh, well, makes for a good laugh for the rest of us.
The poor kid's going to need therapy. He's going to keep me in business for decades.
Stiff there.
Well, Bakes is on the run.
Yeah, Bakes is having a run next door. He's on track.
Oh dear. Well, so I don't think no change.
Two down.
Still two.
Still 2 down.
Any idea where Bakes is off to? Because you're taking his place, aren't you?
No, Besta's off on a cruise tomorrow.
Jeez. Who signed him up?
Yeah. Not
Hilly,
sure.
what were you doing?
Ditching us.
Jeez. Off on a cruise. Jeez.
Yeah, so he flies out tomorrow morning and...
He's flying to a cruise? Doesn't he just go to Sydney Harbour and get on at the boat?
I assume he must be going with the family from Brisbane Port.
Okay. Oh, so he's flying... Sorry, makes sense.
Running
flying
out.
back to Brisbane. Georgie, very good.
He couldn't have hit it much better.
I tell you, just floating out.
Yeah, just out.
Oh, so you're going to get the pleasure of Georgie Thorogood, Scotty?
Yeah, yep.
You're going to get the best leads going around at the moment in terms of form. Although I don't know how he goes away. He's been brilliant here. Hopefully he goes the right away for you.
Oh, every day's a new day, isn't it?
Yes, and isn't that an appropriate saying for bowls?
Yeah, you go from the penthouse to the you-know-what house pretty quickly in bowls, so...
Oh, Jake, I got dropped this week. I think
Did
for
you?
the first time in my entire bowls career.
Oh, no.
I don't know. It's never happened to me before. Well, from 1 grade to 3 grade, we don't have a 2 grade at the club I play at Curry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's no good.
I'm processing it. I think I'm okay.
You need to go from the you-know-what house back to the penthouse.
I've got to actually try and practice and play a bit. You know, that really helps. Going 6 months between games is not a good way to do any sport.
No, it definitely isn't. So Engadine have picked up a 2 on the Sean Baker rink.
So we're
back to 3 in it overall.
All right, let's get an around the ground score.
So that's 5 on the trot now for Engadine over there.
All right, so around the grounds, Bull Ants over the Soldiers, 62-36 after 53 ends. The Gorillas maintaining their fairly decent lead over the Koalas, 69-40 on 59. Jake, I said to the viewers earlier that my tip was that I think Carlingford might be in trouble. They've got their draw, so they've got the Gorillas now and they're getting smashed.
Yeah.
They got to play the Saints at home tomorrow, St John's, who have really turned it around. They were down early against Wenny Leagues, and they're now winning 51-27.
Oh wow,
on 39.
Geez. That's a hiding at the moment.
And then the Magic. They got Maryland's last at Maryland's.
Yeah, okay.
They
So
have,
tough weekend for them.
So Tigers get a 9-1. They'll go in front of the Koalas
with
tonight.
2 games to go, yeah. So how's East Maitland going tonight?
So the Griffins score, well, they're hanging in. It's 35-26 to the Magic.
Yeah, okay.
And you know what?
Because they're touch and go as well. And I think
much.
Charlestown, we play them on Sundays, so that
morning.
may very well be, a game to determine things.
You know what? You've talked about Engadine and they've come here and played freely tonight.
Yeah.
What are they going to be like at home tomorrow?
Against
the Griffins.
Griffins, yeah. Well, that's... I mean, if we win 3 games this weekend, we'll be right. But yeah, if we do happen to not get the result in one of them, then that'll be a huge game for us. Because if they get a win over the Griffins and we can have a win tomorrow, we can jump a game clear. Then. You could actually of relegation. I think there is a mathematical chance actually that we could sniff finals. I know it's crazy, but I think it is a mathematical chance.
So, mate, between Soldiers sitting in I think 9th and you guys is 9.5 points.
Yeah, okay.
And it's only a couple more points to I think it was Wenny League.
Yeah, so Wenty are in 5th. I I mean, it's a bit of the story.
Sorry, 6th and 7th. So Maryland is in 6th. They're on 40 points. So, you know, they're probably going to be between 6 and 10.
Very much relying on results for that for us. So the goal is obviously just to keep in for next year and build off this season. You know, first year in, that's kind of anyone's goal, is to just get through the season and go again. I mean, the goal is to win it, but you want to be there to try again the next year. So that's definitely the goal now. But if things happen to fall our way, that'll be great. But yeah, I guess it's a bit of a tale of the season for us. I mean, I obviously haven't been here, but there's been a lot of games that could have gone either way for the Tigers. So
that Wentworth Leagues game.
Yeah. So yeah, you know, if that goes the other way, especially being against Wenty, like that's where a red hot show at finals right now. So
yeah,
it's that easy to go from fighting up the top to relegation. So
yeah, and it highlights the level of competition as well, doesn't it? That it's so tight.
Yeah.
You've got state, Australian, zone and region representatives left, right and centre.
Well, it shows how good the Terrace are going, that's for sure. They're undefeated at the moment. So
what a team.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite unbelievable to me, undefeated. So obviously there's a weekend to go, but what was their score at the moment?
They're going okay, 58-16.
Yeah, so I mean, they're just... Well, who are they playing?
They got Belrose and they're playing at home.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, they're just like... They're the closest thing to impossible to beat at home. They're just so good at home. It's probably the biggest home ground advantage anywhere in the country, really. How good they go there is just, it's crazy. But obviously going just as good away, you know.
Yeah.
It's
they've got so much quality that they can go anywhere
forced to be reckoned with.
Yeah.
The finals are at Raymond Terrace, aren't they?
Oh, that's a really good question.
I thought I heard something about that, but
find that out for you really easily. Raymond Terrace Bowling Club Grand Final.
Yeah, so I mean,
no wonder they're up for it.
Yeah, I mean, if they're playing for, you know, their finals there, there's going to take an extraordinary effort to beat them at their home ground there in the finals. So. You'd have to think that they're certainly the favourites at the moment, but...
How's Shawnee going here? He's going to crash on Scotty's Thorogood's bowl and rattle it up there.
For second shot.
Second shot. Another second. Well, that sort of clears the road and that just pops out now, doesn't it, that shot bowl?
Yeah. He can play it either hand here, Bester. It just depends which hand he's been preferring. You know, he can sit the bowl on the forehand or trail the jack, or he can just pop the bowl out through the orange on the backhand.
Yep.
It's going backhand, so
this backhand, it's a little sticky. It holds, a bit funny.
It's pretty close here though, Ryan. Just needs to get down to the edge of it.
What a shot.
What a shot. Great shot, Ryan Bester.
Made it look easy.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Great speed. Couldn't have played any better. He's made 1.5. I don't think Nug will be very happy though, because he sort of give him that shot. There's nothing much there for him before that. And
the quality of Sean, he'd be very aware of that too, wouldn't he? It'd be right on his mind.
He wouldn't be happy with that for sure. So obviously not what he was trying to do. But he's got one left to make up for it. So he'd be just drawing on the forehand here, I'd say. He can afford to be positive. Draw touches, can make a couple. So.
This is the kind of hand. This hand will get down if you play the right speed. I think it's just a smidge quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the end of this, it will finish, but yeah. So, Jake, look, I will let you go. I really appreciate your coming and spending some time with us and having a chat on YouTube Live Sports.
No worries, guys. Thanks for having me.
We'll watch Ryan's last bowl and then we'll say thank you. Jake flew
watch him
down.
add another.
Well, fingers crossed. Jake flew down this afternoon. Risked his life. He's wearing a Brisbane jumper in a Newcastle. I'm sure someone should have spoken to him about that.
Just needs to settle here, Bester.
Here, Ryan.
Just needs to settle.
What a great shot from Ryan Bester.
Ryan. Brilliant.
That's a big score.
Great shot. 3.
I think it's 3.
Yeah, it's
Jake, thank you so much for your time.
Boys.
You are a young
Good
champion.
Stuff.
Really appreciate someone of Jake's caliber coming and actually spending some time with us, having a chat, despite his choice of clothing. Nah, what a really nice young man. Like, they're making quality in the country. I guess that's all I can say. So we've got technical producer, executive director, also fashion designer, Zach back with us. So things are looking a little better for the Tigers since you had a break.
Yeah, I've been keeping an eye on it. It's the Tigers are definitely coming back, aren't they?
Yeah. And Jake, talk us through why this is a big game, how things might play out really, really well. Got a very intelligent brain. I imagine not just on the sport.
You'd hope so.
He's no, I mean, he talked us through some practice and some training he does as a part of the, I'm not sure what it's called, maybe the young Jackaroos, so the young Australian side, which is, so you got Australian side, emerging Jackaroos, young Jackaroos maybe, something like that. He's a part of that. So each week he reports back to the coach, he does certain drills, you know, super professional, even at his age.
He definitely seems like he's got his head screwed on for the sport, that's for sure.
Except for the fact that someone didn't tell him it wouldn't be safe to wear a Brisbane jumper in Newcastle. He's lucky to have made it from the airport.
It happens the other way, actually. It was funny, I was living in Gold Coast there, and I think it was my second year in. We were watching Origin. I think it was a decider game, and I was one of 2 people in the entire pub that was a New South Wales supporter. And yeah, it all kicked off, and my housemate was at the pub up the road, and we obviously won. I carried on a bit down the front, and as you do, had the odd schooner glass thrown towards my way. But yeah, up the pub, up the road, apparently someone actually got done with the schooner glass. So I went, I'm right up, boys, up the bloody road.
Wow.
Because I tell you what, I was carrying on like an idiot down at the big screen, that's for sure.
Oh dear. Well, this is a really good home from Corey Kameen.
Well done.
You know what? You probably couldn't put that in a better spot.
No, not at all.
It's super handy bowl.
It's yeah, definitely. As I said earlier, I think these last few ends is where it's going to really come down to it. Because I mean, Tigers sort of run away with it on the far rink there, 18-5. But I mean, these two
one
that
the
we're
diff
on,
here, 4 the diff on next door. There's
that's
nothing,
it.
you know, and it's important. So they're single points. You know, you can get the big board, but those single points could really matter.
That's it. It all adds up.
The results in the other games currently are going the Tigers' way, but they need to capitalise right here and now. And Corey's just going somewhere similar to his first, which is very,
really
very good.
idea.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah. Not a bad result. Sort of blocks that back pole, that white one as well. If Jack does go back.
Look, any movement's absolutely positive. Turn that bowl over of Richards is a really good result
He's coming down with it
for the Tigers.
Doesn't half look right.
Yeah, so that's in their head.
It's in there.
So there's no reason for Scott to be short here. He can play just that a metre of weight, turn that bowl of Richards over a couple of times onto the jack. It'll hide it a little bit. It'll bring that bowl of Corey's into play.
It's still
He's pretty
good,
close.
isn't it? Yeah, I was going to say he'd be pretty close. Oh, well done.
That's a great shot from Scotty Thorogood.
Yeah,
Georgie Thorogood at his best. Winding back the years. Not sure how old he was this birthday yesterday, but yeah, well, he looks 70, but he might be a bit younger. No, Georgie's got to be around 50, I'd say. Not exactly sure. Oof, Hilly's gone very hard over on his rink, and he's gone through a tiny gap. All right. So Jake was very much in agreement. Callum Murray has got more nicknames than I've had pieces of hot toast.
Yeah, I tell you what, with a name like that, you'd have to, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, your parents hate you, that's the first thing. He's going to keep me in business forever, is what I said to Jake. You know, I'm a mental health clinician. I'm going to have work forever with blokes like that having that name.
Oh, man, it's definitely one you know that they looked at it and went, yeah, no, that'll be funny. We'll keep that.
If they put any thought into it whatsoever, they deserve a slap. Georgie, close again.
Oh, well done.
Well played, Scotty. Oh,
it
might count. That's close. It's not made it any easier for Engadine.
No, not at all.
You know, he makes contact on Scott's bowl now at the front. That bowl of Richards will go out, but Scott's going nowhere. He's going to jam in there, so Oh, he's missed under, hasn't he? Oh, he's killed it. So we'll play on, 6 to go, whatever Happy says, something like that.
We got, looks like Paul Russell's birthday today too.
Oh, it's Rusty's birthday today.
Yeah.
I did say happy birthday to him. Thank you for that, Andrew Reese. Oh, I tell you, you know what, speaking to the gentlemen and blokes around the grounds, Andrew Reese, currently of Maitland City, can't meet a nicer bloke. Liverpool fan, makes him even better. Does support South, nobody's perfect. Hilly's killed it on the far end.
Yeah, well done there.
Very happy over there for the Tigers.
What do we got here? We didn't end, did we?
Hey, Reese, you're an avid golfer and a pretty good one. How good is Paulie Russell's golf swing? Give us a comment. Michael Smithers, hello mate. Won't see you tomorrow. Don't know if you heard the news. Benny's been dropped. Fair enough too, don't get me wrong. Zeph had a very good conversation with me and was very reasonable about all decisions made. Can't speak highly enough of Zeph. I think he's an absolute champion. Anyway,
Comes
back to the bowls. Richard Avery. There's no point to say anything.
No, it's just every time he's.
Yeah. I tell you, Jake was sitting up here and so Jake is coming into that rink, so he's taking Ryan Bester's spot because Ryan's going on a cruise. Yeah, great time to book a cruise. Last 2 games of play.
Right.
Far out. Anyway, Jake's taking this rink. Well, he's watching Richard Avery play and hearing me say how good he's playing. I said, I just hope he plays that well when he goes away.
Yeah, I tell you what, he has been bloody consistent all the way through, hasn't he? And as a skip, you can't be too mad with that.
Yep, you know
doing the job you've got him for.
Oh,
look at that again. He's just on.
Great shot, Richard Avery.
Yeah,
what a game he's had. He's definitely the best player for the Tigers on this rink to date.
Definitely makes it hard for the old Cougars, doesn't it? Puts a bit of pressure on.
I like that. The old Cougars. That's a good one. Yeah, I get that. What's he done here? Where's he found? Is he going to get to that back one of Richards?
Just around the outside.
Just around it. Yeah, Ryan saying, let's head for where the Jack's moving to. It's only going one place, and that's where his foot is.
Here you go, Andrew. Yeah, Rusty's wasting his time with the bowls. He hits
the way he hits the ball.
Yeah.
Reese is a good judge. He's a proper sportsman. The Rang.
I don't know where that one was.
That's exactly where he wanted it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a toucher.
Right, it is too. There you go. Yeah.
Ryan had his foot where that bowl basically stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cracking shot from Corey Kameen.
Yeah, no, I definitely see it right now. Yeah.
He's Corey's played that backhand, which is not easy, super well. And so is Josh. He's just sliding under this one, but he's played that hand well too.
Well done.
He's been very good for the Cougars as young Josh Carney. Right, what's Corey done with this one? I think Ryan just said do the same thing. Just put another one back there where it's going.
Yeah.
Maybe a little. No,
I was going to say maybe a little shorter. The idea.
Just pulled up.
Probably wanted a bit more length on it, but
certainly did. Didn't want to be. When you're holding shot, you don't want to be short or on the same level, which is called like Jack High.
Yeah.
Because that's how you create a target.
Yeah, well that's
you don't want targets.
Ideally, you wanted a little bit more length there, I think.
Yeah, look.
Just out on the outside here.
Yeah, anywhere around there. That would have been a great home.
This one's not looking too. It's got
just going under again.
Yeah.
Good effort again from Josh, though. He really has played well. Yeah, Ryan just looking for something again. Just at the back where the Jack's heading. It's only going one place. George is a bit tight. All about George. Wants shot.
It's coming in, I think. Yep.
Oh, no, jeez. Georgie Thorogood trying to make it all about him again. Wants to hold the shot. Not happy unless he's shot.
Bit of chat there.
Yeah, Nugget. So, yeah, I've been calling him Steggles. What's your favourite chicken brand? Nugget's apparently the nickname to go with. Right, we have a completed result. Carlingford Koalas have been defeated by the Gorillas 71-46. That is the first result the Tigers needed and wanted. And I tell you,
that's a good result, isn't it?
well, for the Tigers, that's a good result, mate.
Yeah.
And I tell you, if you're a Koalas fan, you really have just started to get a bit nervous about your platinum status.
Oh, here he comes.
Calamari, well, he's got the movement. Has that Jack's gone straight through, so opens it up. Good result.
Yeah. I'll have to get this camera working down again, I think. Got a bit of a set here. It's coming down now.
Just needs to miss that blue. Speed's pretty good.
Yeah, he's just there.
Just a bit light.
Yeah.
Clean run might have been enough, but
that's what we're looking at.
so say that lighter coloured bowl with a bit of green speckles, the shot, which is an Engadine bowl.
Which is this one here, I'd say.
Steggles is right in front of the camera. Yep, right behind his bum there. That's the shot bowl, I'd say. Until that one.
Yeah, so that one looks like it's walked itself in.
So certainly enough room here.
Oh, no, I think. Oh, yeah, no, you're right. I think that is the shot now. Hard to tell from here, but...
Well, I'd say it's at least 2 to win, isn't it? Yeah. So, best the meter to get the shot. How's he travelling here, Rhino? Just hang on. Just hang on. Oh,
in the ditch.
Just a couple of rolls heavy.
Yeah. Looking at that. So spread we're dealing with at the moment.
He's been playing pretty well as Sean Ingham. I'd be surprised if he failed to at least not get another counter here, which will put Ryan under some pressure. How's he travelling? Has he got round those? He has. Well, that's a very good shot from Sean Ingham, and he's got the little trot on there. You can tell when a bloke's happy. All right, best to not mucking around. He's away. And he's on the trot.
Walking it
he's
down.
Not stopping. He's happy. Oh, he's actually, no, he's
pulled up the eggs.
Jeez, he liked it a long way down. It's a nasty, this is a nasty 3 so far. Oh, the Tigers, they won't be happy. Right, Sean Ingham here with a chance to bring this big board back to within 3 for the Cougars. And to really make the night interesting. So Sean Ingham comes down. He's got a clear road. He's just, he's actually pulling up, so he's not going to count, but it does look like 3. I think it might have only been 2. Anyway, we'll find out. So the Bull Ants are all but home against Soldiers. 62-47, 3 ends to go. So need 5s across the board there, Soldiers point, to get a draw.
So it looks like it's just 2 from that last end.
Okay, just the 2. So back to 5 the diff on the big board. Tigers 45-40. Currently an 8-2 win, which
they got it nice and short.
Look, yep, they've gone short. Back Jack short. The 8-2, look, it's enough. It keeps the Tigers very much alive to avoid relegation. But I tell you, those 2 points, they could be massive. Okay. So it's still pretty tight between the Griffins and the Maryland's Magic as well, which is the other now big game of note. 34 Griffins, Magic 40 on 48 ends. Belrose is getting convincingly beaten by the Jets, 66-24. So Belrose is going to come into the relegation conversation. Well, I think Soldiers will be okay because of their draw. I'm sorry, I'm absolutely wrong. Soldiers Point play the Gorillas tomorrow at home, and then to finish the season, the Jets at home. So Soldiers Point, and they're on 32. They're one of the 3 teams on 32 points. They are in loads of danger. And the Koalas are on 32 points, and because of their draw, another loss tonight, they're in loads of danger too.
I was going to say the Koalas aren't looking good, especially after tonight's game. It's not great for them.
It's going to be. I'm going to say it's one of those two that might be the other one.
Yeah, not exactly a game you wanted to have tonight as a Koala.
Oh God!
You're in a bit of trouble as it is, and coming up against a team like that.
Yep.
And it's not exactly a close win, is it?
They got the Saints tomorrow.
Oh, what a bowl!
And then Maryland's to finish. Josh Carney, he's played very well.
Still a lot of room.
Yeah, good shot there on the backhand for Corey. Just under Richard's bowl. Bowl or jack. Just give yourself a chance. Not a million miles away, is he? He's got that bowl right in the belly. What a good shot. Oh, he's just a little bit quicker than probably wanted to be and just run through. Josh Carney's happy with this one as well. What a good bowl. He's played very well. I tell you, the Tigers fans are quiet here in the den.
Yeah, it's quieted down, hasn't it?
It really has. Corey Kameen with a cracking shot there for 2.
I know, it's definitely a bit more Cougars support yelling about out here, isn't it?
Yeah. This is definitely the quietest atmosphere that we've had here at the Den on the YouTube live sports coverage. But I guess that's just a sign of what's at stake. And
yeah, you can see it in the plays as well. The littlest mistake and the boys are taking it out on themselves a bit. It's
Oh, look, if Andrew Reese is still watching, he'll love to hear this. Nathan Dawson just got 3 wicks and drew a shot. Just saying. Love you, Dorso, if you watch the coverage back. You are an absolute legend. David Baker, Andrew, there's so many visitors to this site. Can you be a bit less parochial, mate? Thanks, buddy. Interesting. All right, Georgie Thorogood. Pretty good track. Not a million miles, just got to run, just got to reach.
Needs a bit
Go,
more
Georgie,
length.
go, Georgie.
Go for it, roll over.
He counts, he's in.
That's in.
3 for the Tigers currently.
Yeah.
Squid,
Well,
Calamari, Murray River under pressure.
Tigers are going to be wanting to get some points back here.
Yeah, they'll be super keen to hold on to this.
Yeah, 15 to 18, 18th end. It's these last couple, like we said, that'll bring it down.
Calamari there's possibly.
I think he's holding with that one, maybe. Oh, I think that orange one's holding.
I think Richard's front bowl at least is in too. I think it's still at least 2 to the Tigers.
Yeah, I think we got 2. I think that third one's coming in now because it's looking good.
Oh, Scotty Thorogood.
Well done.
2 crackers.
Right in front of it, yeah. Now, would you think that they would be trying to get a bowl down on the back line here? Or do you think they're just going to try and get in around the jack?
Mate, say that again.
Do you think coming from a obviously perspective for myself, it's quite new to the sport. Do you think with the where the jack is at the moment, do you think these guys are going to be trying to get up around it, or would you think you try and put one on the back line there as a backup?
So Tigers, I think they'll probably be looking to just draw down on the backhand and make contact with its orange and white bowls.
Yeah.
Sean's going to be, I think, on his forehand. Yeah. So he's going to be looking for that little gap
Yeah,
there.
that's what I
And
was.
onto that bowl of theirs.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering whether they're going to try the same and just
Yep.
try and go for the jack.
Or off this bowl here, and that'll... Oh,
Yeah.
he's got stuck on it. It's jammed and he's gone nowhere. So still at least one to the Tigers.
Yeah.
So Ryan's pretty safe on that backhand. You just got to be careful not to get too tight and turn that bowl of the Cougars up. That's the only thing he's got to avoid.
He's walking it down. Oh, he's stopped.
Struggling for a bit of speed.
Yeah. Okay. I think he would have liked a little bit more on that, but I like the look of it to begin with.
Hilly's looking very close. He likes it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got
well
Jack.
done.
It's gone right through. Oh, he just needed it to jam on one of
Yeah.
those bowls to make a couple.
Oh, here we go.
Sean Ingham looking for contact on any of those two light blue bowls there, just near the cursor.
Chicken nugget. I think
He's on the front one.
I think yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hit
Okay.
that white.
So it's 1 or 2 to the Tigers. We're not 100% sure. Look, potentially 3. The 2 orange and white bowls might both be in, and the blue one.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at. See if we can't get a better look at them. It's a bit hard to see on the other angle as well. So
All right,
I'll wait
how's
for
Ryan
this one to
travelling
come
here?
in.
Get down hard,
Yeah,
Ryan.
I think
That's going to count, I'd say.
I think that's.
Oh, they're not sure.
Yeah, let's see if we can have a look now. The angle.
Ooh.
Hey,
Oh,
he
there
rolled
you go.
over.
Georgie's willed it in.
Just 2. I reckon that's 3. You reckon?
Someone giving plenty of advice to the Cougars.
Looking for the 3rd here. Oh, get out and have a measure. Make the old fella get down this time. What do we call when we call him the 3rd? Or
Hang on, can we get the paramedics ready? Georgie's going to need a lot of help getting
Yeah,
up.
I was going to say the young fella should have got down for him.
Where's the respect?
I reckon that might be 3.
3 for the Tigers.
That's it. Thought so.
So scores level and a handy 7-shot gap on the big board. Craig Thompson on the rink next door has played a cracking shot up front. So Richard Avery, Matt, halfway up the line, just a 3/4 length this time, not too short, not too long. Oh, Andrew Reese, absolutely never in doubt, even if it is with 3 wicks. Richard Avery off to a good start again.
Check that camera. Make sure it's not like facing the inside.
It looks like we might have had some camera tampering, guys.
Yeah, I've just I've got a bit of difficulties with the camera at the second. I'm just going to try and give it a bit of a fix.
Dude, you need to look at the front of the camera. He's the front. The front. He's gone. He's looking at the back of it.
No, I need the.
You spent too much time with Happy. I'll go down there with it.
So, all right, let's see if we can't get this thing going again. I think it's. I think it's.
No idea what was going on.
No, I think the camera's it's gotten stuck on something, and
One of the rags.
yeah, no, I think it's just looking up or down a bit too much, and she's gotten stuck. There we go. Yeah, I think she's just had a bit of a moment sitting out there, and it didn't want to do its thing, but we're back online now. Yeah. I was just trying to make sure the camera was pointing out at the green. I think she got stuck on the bucket. didn't want to play ball. So
Oh, guys, that's going to be one of the funniest things Youtubelivesports has ever experienced. And he's not even genetically related to Happy. He's just spent too much time with him and still had the same effect.
it's collateral damage, is it?
Collateral damage. You should be able to sue for that, mate. I'll tell you. Oh, how funny. All right, back to seriousness. Bowls. Thanks, David Baker. Doing our best, mate. Josh Harmy's on the stroke again. Go. Bell Rose, we know are gone. When he leagues are gone, 58, 31, and 45. They're not going to make that up against the St John's Park Saints. In other football, let's have some football news just very quickly. Anthony Seibold sacked. Manly coach gone.
Oh, it happens
First
when you
one of the
with
year.
Manly.
Tell ya,
It's not a.
more turnover than a McDonald's store who employs teenagers who have to find another job or finish high school every 2 years. Like,
Yeah, it's because didn't Cherry Evans or something? He's a new team now, isn't he?
careful. Who goes from Manly to the Roosters? Honestly,
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'd rather support the Chooks than Manly. I'm sorry, but
you don't have to be sorry about that at all. I think, you know what? If you'd asked me before I met my dear friend James, I would have said exactly the same thing.
I will give it
Scotty
to them. Though.
Thorogood.
I mean, they're not definitely not the worst team in the league, like you know, footy-wise, but.
No, and I think they put too much reliance on blokes with the name Travojevic. They're only human too. Like,
Oh, that's it.
oh, Callum Murray with a very good effort again. Jordan Thompson's played a very good bowl on the rink in the middle. It's a rink next to this one.
I could support Liverpool. That's worse, apparently. I've been informed, but I don't watch a lot of the Euro football, but I've been informed that Arsenal's actually worse than Liverpool from what I've heard.
Oh, well, yeah, Jared Gorsuch is providing that comment. He supports the team that's nickname is Scum.
Lovely.
I think that says it all. And yeah, Benny, your volume has gone.
I think.
Did you turn me off?
Yeah, I think I've actually hit yours and not mine when I've gone to fix the camera.
The best things I said all night were missed.
Yeah.
Good timing, Zach.
Where do we go to?
Reece, let's face it, mate. I wasn't making any sense anyway. What's happening here? Wonder best though. He's drawn it. I tell you what, he was due. He's not had a good night at all. I say that quietly because they are just there.
Here it comes.
Right, here comes the nugget. Sean Ingham, what's your favourite chicken brand?
He's coming.
Close for Jack,
It's
isn't he?
coming to Jack, yeah.
Bowl?
Bowl and Jack.
That'll stay. Hang around. That's two. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Can you do it again, Ryan? You've not done it well all night, mate. I hope that you can play the same bowl. I'd normally back you in 110%, but you haven't had a night that I'm going to do that to now.
Yeah, he has a bit of an ordinary run tonight, hasn't he?
Look, he's excited for his cruise.
Yeah, well, don't blame him.
How's he travelling? He's quick. He's flying, isn't he?
Yeah, I think it needs a little less on it. Yeah. Oh, that hold up here. Oh, yeah.
Just
in, I think he's holding with that too, to be honest with you.
God.
Yeah, I didn't think that'd hold up to where it did. I thought it had a bit much on it.
Right, Sean Ingham's been playing very well. So he's going to go the bowl. Go the bowl. Get rid of that orange bowl for 2 shots. He's really playing. He's got the guts. Billy.
Oh, he's done
what
it.
a shot. Sean Ingham. He has played super tonight.
Absolutely.
Along
fire,
with
isn't he?
Josh Carney, the second in the Engadine team. They've been super good. And it is the reason that they're in front by 2. I think they're in front by 2 going into the last end on this rink. Is that scoreboard up to date?
Just no. So
Not yours.
That
So,
was, yeah,
so
that
it's
was
going to
the
be
last
2018
end. Yeah, 28-18.
on 20 ends.
Yeah, 20th end.
48-47. So we've still got a few ends to go on the rinks next door. There's 3 each left there. We want Sean Baker. If you're a Tigers fan, you want Sean Baker off. Hilly 18-7. 1 shot the diff on the big board. Season close to on the line. It's definitely not over no matter what happens with this result. But I tell you, you want the points if you're a Tigers fan.
Yeah, having the Cougars come back tonight.
You know what, Jake Ryan, when he was here before,
Yeah.
spoke a lot about how Engadine's here. Their season's gone. They're
Yeah.
playing with no pressure. They're playing freely. They're relaxed.
Well, that's
they're
it,
enjoying
yeah.
themselves. I noticed, that, there's the boys having just 1 or 2 beers. They're just playing bowls.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
amazing what it does when you can take that pressure off
There's no
yourself.
stress on it. That's it. Yeah. I mean, I used to play a bit of cricket back in my day, and
Yep.
I definitely found a lot less stress. But as a batsman, when you're a little bit further down the order, and you can go a bit more fun. You're not got that monkey on your back of I've got to do real well here.
Yeah, I've got to be here for 20 overs, 30 overs.
I've got to put the hard work in. Yeah, I think for these Charlestown guys, it's these last couple
Very
of
different situation.
these last couple of ends. It's, as I said before, these last ends in any match really are the ones that count.
Yep.
I got the pleasure of doing Lightning Ridge. I think it was their pairs not long ago, and just unbelievable. Or triples, I think might have been unbelievable. Last 2 ends, I think they were only playing 9 ends or 11 ends or something. And
Yep.
yeah, that was the last 2 ends that really made the difference.
Yeah, wow. All right. Richard's off to a good start again.
Yeah.
Josh Carney's not a million miles away. He's just going to slide past. So fans, we've still got a couple of ends to go on the other rinks, so we'll do our best to get the cameras positions to make the most of them.
Should be able to pick up the other games there.
We'll certainly be to talk you through what is going to be a very good finish, a very, very important one for the Tigers season.
Yeah, it looks
Josh
like
Carney's played a cracker here. He's going to get onto that front one, is he? Is he going to get the right roll? It just goes the other way.
Yeah.
Super effort.
Well, it looks like the middle rink there, we've got, it's Cougars are running away with it a little bit, and on the far one, it looks like the Tigers are running away with it a little bit, 18-7 and 20-12. So
Yeah, so after getting back to sort of level on that middle rink, they're back 8 behind again.
Yeah, well, that's it. I think
big change.
Yeah, for the Tigers here, they really want to start putting some points on across the 3 games, because there's 1 point difference on the master board there.
Yeah, look, if they could even a draw here on this rink, that half a point would be a good pickup for the other 2 rinks. Would get something out of that, so it would make a difference.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Callum and Sean just deciding what shot to play.
So let's say you guys probably notice at home, whether you're quite advanced in the sport or you're new to the sport, you probably notice the guys having a bit more of a chat these last ends, getting a little bit more down to it, a bit closer. Only have that 1 point difference on the master board. Boys probably had a look up and seen that, and really want to make the most of these last few ends. So.
Right. Callum Murray, I think he's going to be on the backhand.
Oh, he's going forehand.
Yeah, no, he did line up forehand.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So he's just looking for the open draw.
Yeah, I think he's just going to sneak between those two blue bowls and, and try and get in there.
If you look at that bowl of Richard Avery's that's out there on that side, if he beats that, he's pretty close to shot.
Yeah, he's pretty right.
That's a wonderful bowl.
Yeah,
Beautiful bowl.
About to say, if he can sneak in
Really
behind
good.
the jack or even close to it, that'd be even better. And he nailed it.
Beautiful bowl there. Well, where should we start? Murray River, squid, salt and pepper. Callum Murray.
Let's see it. He's
the man of many names. What a player.
It looks like the return. Not a bad reply. Still not ideal.
Good home. Handy home from Georgie.
It's not looking bad either. Following a similar line. It looks better than the last one.
It really well.
Yeah, it looks really well.
Two brilliant bowls from Callum Murray there. Georgie's going to just pop down and check out the head for himself. He's still got one to go.
Yeah.
But there was a pretty positive reaction from the helmet. There's a bloke next to me. He looks like he's got Tourette's or something. I don't know what's going on there. Steady Eddie, eat your heart out. Back to the bowls. Right, what does Georgie do here? I think he's just sticking to that forehand again, and he's just making sure he reaches. You know, he sits the bowl, he gets shot, he gets a bit of jack and pops it through. He's a chance.
Yeah, because they've done a real.
Where is he going? He might be backhand firm. Oh, he's got distracted by the big result next door.
Try and give the viewers a bit better look at what we're looking at.
So he's right on it there. If you can just
sneak in. Yeah, like you said, get a bit of that jack and.
Yeah, sneak around that blue one.
Yeah.
Yeah, just around the outside of that one. Gets down to the bowl just with a little tiny bit of weight, just so it's turning. No, he's gone forehand quick. He's looking for that gap for the two bowls.
Straight through.
Wrong gap, George. It does appear as though the Cougars have a Jets level of a fan like Scott Began. Have you heard about the famous Scott Began, Zach?
No, I haven't.
Oh, he is a Jets fan through and through, and
hear him from the street over, can you?
Oh, mate, they've taken him to St John's Park. They've beaten them. They've taken him to Cabra. They've beaten them.
It's the charm.
He just annoys the shit out of everyone.
Maybe that's
so
why it works. It's the serial pest.
Mate, he's something else, and he does a job. Okay.
Yeah,
Rhino, he's a bit uncertain.
Yeah, I don't think he's too sure what he wants to do here.
Surely it's just that forehand with a couple of metres of weight. You got
on camera. They're on.
Yeah, you got like the orange and white bowl just there of Georgie's. Any contact on that jack and that bowl there, that's where the jack's going. Forehand, couple of metres away. Yeah, he's in the area, Rhino. Swinging now, very close.
Oh, he's liking it. He's liking it.
Both
yes.
bowls, what a shot,
Good
Ryan Bester.
Well done. Yeah, Cougars aren't looking happy about that.
So has he made one or two? That is the question. I think
definitely the one.
Does that looks sort of mostly white with a bit of green in it bowl? I think his second shot. That is Wes Falconer's bowl.
I'd say you're right. I'd say that sort of tinge of greeny one.
Well, this is going to make some change anyway.
Yeah, this is looking good, isn't it? He's liking it.
Jack moving just bowled. He's played it. Sean Ingham.
He's had a good night. He can't let him have it.
Looking to be a seasoned destroyer.
What a reply.
So Ryan Bester, he's thinking, how do I make 3? 3 shots, I get the point, we get a win. He's looking at how he can get to that bowl in the backhand. He knows that there's that short bowl of Josh Carney's from Engadine up the front that's right in the road for just that little bit of weight, which is ideally what he want to play. Georgie's offered him a little bit of a cannon sort of shot. Rattle off those bowls that George was pointing to, push something onto that light blue one and then cut it out.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I thought he might go for the rebound there, shoot that.
He's
shoot
looking
it
big,
across.
so big weight for those bowls just outside that white one.
Yeah.
Yep, that row there.
I think that's what he's going for. Yeah, that's what I would have looked at. Shooting on across for the jack. Oh, he's going for it, isn't he?
It's close.
Oh,
he's killed it. So they start again.
Yeah.
They'll take that and run.
That's not a bad effort.
So Daniel Hill has gone another end and has scored 1. So
yeah,
2 stops the diff, 6 ends to go on the big board.
I tell you what, the Tigers have run away with it on that far, Rick, haven't they?
Yeah, Daniel Hill's been on fire.
Well, he's had a brilliant game. A very close match here on Rink 7 and 9. It's, well, these guys are the ones keeping it a point between, because I tell you what, they're doing well.
What a pain in the butt. Why? So they've just about basically finished that end and they carry all the bowls back to start the end again. They could have started it.
Yeah.
Jeez, what? Really? Does it make that much difference?
I suppose he probably looks at it and there's 1 point on the master board between them. He's probably better off killing it than trying to let any more go.
No. So not killing it, mate. Carrying all the bowls back after you've killed it. Why not just restart back down there?
Yeah.
So it would have been, it's Engadine's choice because they had the mat.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I get what you mean now, yeah.
But, I mean, they get the mat anyway.
Yeah.
But they just take it down there rather than carry all the bowls back up.
It's part of the Cougar mind games.
Yeah, those Cougars just play nasty mind games with you. That's how I ended up married to who I'm married to. She played some nasty Cougar mind games, Zach, I tell you. Beautiful woman she is. I'm far too lucky.
Tell you what, the lead from Charlestown, he's not letting the Cougars run away. It's just man, that one looking a bit off compared to the last few he's had. I'll eat me words, I tell you what.
Great shot from Richard Avery.
Come in.
So they're looking for at least a 2.
Yeah.
Wes Falconer just looking for a little bit more and looking pretty good.
I was going to say, looking good. Sneak in the front of that one.
He's just gone through the gap. So I'd imagine Richard will just try and play the same bowl.
Yeah.
Anything similar?
Yeah. Anything in that realm, he's looking pretty good, I'd say.
Oh. Ranger, please explain. So the mat and taking the bowls back doesn't work it's not the choice of the people who have the mat. Is it just a mutual decision, Reese? I thought it was whoever had the mat had the final say. Yeah, so, okay.
Yeah, okay,
So,
there you go.
But why wouldn't you just agree to play it at that end? Like, carry all the bowls back, waste 5 minutes of your life, just play it at that end.
So
they were finished.
They've had a better going away from the club. Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like the Cougars feel like they probably are playing stronger at that end.
Tizer knows his bowls as well.
Yeah, I was going to. That was my suggestion. Maybe it's just a feeling thing. They're preferring to come towards the club.
Yeah.
And I mean, with the scores this tight, you don't blame them. I mean, you'd want to try and get as much advantage as you can. If the boys are feeling this end, then let them run that end.
Yep. Josh was holding his hamstring there briefly. I hope he didn't do a hamstring taking off.
Either that or he's trying not to...
Oops.
Either that or he's trying to unfreeze his hand from his bloody thigh. That's...
All right. Josh Carney's holding the shot.
He's liking the look of it.
Cork, you mean. He's trying hard.
Oh,
He
it's
needs to
looking
just rip
good.
hard of that bowl.
Oh,
Oh, has he got enough of it to hang around and flop in? I think he has.
yeah.
Oh, we've had mass destruction again on Rink 8 in the middle. I think it was Jordan Thompson's gone full.
Hey, that's it, Mez. We got a bit of Scandinavian 80s pop in the background here at Charlestown. We got live music happening inside. I've had all the hits tonight, so it's been good. Good theme song, good soundtrack for the last few ends here.
Callum Murray's had a very, very good last half a dozen ends
Yeah,
or
he
so.
has, hasn't he?
Bit
It's looking good
bit
again,
of any
isn't
of
it?
those bowls and he's in business.
Yeah, look at that. Well
Yeah,
done.
that's shot.
That's what he was looking
Sean
for.
said 2, Bester said 1. Either way, Charlestown are down and
Yeah.
needing at least 2 to get something from this game.
I was about to say, it surprised me if no one's
Georgie.
gone from the forehand, but need a bit more in it.
Yeah, he's got another one. You're correct.
Telling him to come off that bowl on the right there, the blue. I think he's going to probably stick similar lining
Very
up
similar
before.
bowl.
Yeah. I'd just copy paste. You're going to get it in there. Even if you can get a bounce off that blue bowl in front of the boys there.
He's right on it, isn't he?
Yeah, he's spot on. That's a better bowl than last one. Spot on. Helps block out the
What a
forehand.
shot.
Yeah, that's it. Go you good thing, Daniel. That's it, Mez. Yeah, that's it. Up the Cougars. We've got a bit of support down here.
They've got a very loud support
Yeah,
down
they
there
do, don't
too.
they?
There's only one person.
Well, it's good to hear. I mean, we haven't heard too much from the Tigers guys down here in a while, so honestly stressing.
All right, so Solve just got beat 62-54. Magic and East Maitland Griffins is the close one. 48-43, 5 ends to go, Magic up.
Could be anyone.
Griffins lose that. Charlestown scrape together even an 8-2. Oh, Koalas with their loss. Belrose Bulls are getting smashed. They're down by 34 with 5 ends to go. There is so much going to happen over this weekend, Zach.
Yeah, it's all there's a lot going on, not just comp wise, but sort of outside of it.
And I mean, and then we've got finals to look forward to after this weekend. I think this weekend it's all about who can stay alive and stay up, not get relegated, and then then it's about finals.
Yeah, I think for a lot of teams that's a big issue this weekend, isn't it?
There's so many teams right on the cusp of staying alive or not. So Middle Rink, they picked up 3, the Tigers. Back to within 5 with 2 to go, and Craig Thompson's nailed it with his first.
So brilliant.
So big board looking better for the Tigers.
Yeah, that might take a little bit of stress off the guys on our rink
Ryan
here.
Bester.
Or probably wanted a little bit wider, I'd say.
Look, an unplanned result there for Ryan. I think he might have got one. He immediately apologised. He's a class act. What a way to get a shot.
Yeah.
He's crashed into that front, rolled it up.
Yeah, Griff's versus Charlie last round may have massive importance from Andrew there.
Yeah, mate. Look. I just think, Ranger, that I do think the Koalas are going to be, and possibly even, even Soldiers, because they're all on 32 points. Soldiers have gone down tonight. Soldiers have got Warilla tomorrow at home, and then Jets at home. Hardly an easy draw. They lose both of those. The other teams get results. They're in the relegation zone as well. I think Koalas, they're in all sorts. They've got Saints at home tomorrow, and then Magic away.
Oh, well bowled. Yeah. Sneak it in there.
Oh, he's not.
One more turnover. I think you would have been happy with it.
Well, I think Callum Murray said 1 still.
Yeah, let's have a look.
I thought he put one finger up.
Yeah, I think he's it.
Oh, looks one to Charlestown. From
Yeah,
that angle,
I
but
was
it's
going
hard
to
to
say,
tell.
it's hard to tell from where we are, but I think it's one to Charlestown.
Anyway, let's focus on this bowler, Ryan
That's looking
Bester.
better. Still.
He's looking to get down
Yeah, getting down.
to that bowl.
No.
Right through that.
He gets a little more of that bowl. He rattles it out and stays and possibly
Well
makes
done.
3. What an effort.
Well done, boys. Yeah.
So, a really good game. No one found it easy. The standout performers, definitely Richard Avery and Josh Carney. Sean Ingham played some crackers. A good result. I think it was a one. Was it 1 to Engadine?
I think the last one was a 1 to Engadine.
Yep. So
2.
2.
2 to Engadine.
So
All
it's
right.
back to 3 the diff. 4 ends to go. Okay.
So what we'll do is I'll see if I can't get a bit of camera over to some of the other matches there.
We've got the assistant producer
Yeah, JK.
just trying to move the cameras around a little bit for us so we can get these last couple of ends in from the other 2 rinks.
Should be able to get a bit of an idea where we're at.
So this is how close it is from one of the better bowlers around the place. Just made the under 75 side, I believe, in the New South Wales ranks. Andrew Reese could be a count back to see who gets relegated. Yeah, that's exactly how tight it is. And sorry, if it wasn't under 75, if it was under 65 males, I apologise. I get your age confused all the time. All right, what sort of angles have we got? We got any decent viewing?
Yeah, just having a look. So, got a bit of a look on the middle game there.
Yep.
That's at the moment. That's the score of 19 to 7 to Charlestown. There's that one just on the screen with the purple one.
So yeah,
bowls.
so in the middle there, that's Paulie Russell with shot, and I think Jared Duncan has second shot. That yellow bowl question mark.
Get a bit better of a view there.
Greg Helm. Ian Johns is providing a lovely view. That's not what I meant, everyone. Jared Duncan now, I'm pretty sure he's shot there for the Tigers. Yeah, Bakes has just said 1, so the Tigers holding 1 on this middle rink. They'd like at least a couple, I think. You don't want to be chasing more than 2. If you're chasing 3 for a win, it's hard work. If they could grab a 3 on this end,
so that's what we're
they'd
looking
at least have
there.
some hope. All right, Dorso is on the far rink trying to draw a shot. He's pretty close too. Jared Duncan's played a cracker. The former mullet showing his class. Great shot from Jared Duncan there to make it 2 for the Tigers on this middle rink. Oh, we got Helmet lining up. Greg Helm. Oh, he's let it go. Tell you what, and it's, I think, 1 to Charlestown, possibly 1 down. Greg Helm showing some, bit of muscle there. Must have learned that from his CEO role at Karate New South Wales or Taekwondo New South Wales, whatever it was. All right, Sean Baker on his back end. I think he's got 1. Tight.
Have a look at
Sean Baker looking pretty good. He's just got a reach. Oh, he's a couple of bowls short there.
Look on the far rink there. That's what we're looking at over in the far rink.
Who owns that white bowl? I'd say that's an Engadine bowl there, Zach.
Yeah, it's looking
the reddish, the dark red.
Yeah.
He's Nathan Dawson of Charlestown. Hilly just falling a bit short there, crashing. All right, Wayne Rudiger, former Jackaroo. Okay, Jordan Thompson's going quick, so he must be down. Oh, he's missed everything. Oh, Wayne Rudiger's played an absolute cracker on that far rink, Zach. He's plonked one right on it, not moved it.
We got one coming in from the middle rank. Right there.
Sean Baker, he's just struggling for weight again. Oh, so Jordan Thompson, one down, second last end, big board, he's 3 behind.
Here it comes.
Big weight, close.
It's close.
Dead end. Oh no, it stayed in.
It stayed
one to
in.
Engadine.
Yeah. I was going to say that looks. It's looking like it's staying in.
That's a big result. That's a big score for Engadine.
Yeah. One Engadine.
I mean, I tell you. So Zach, it's only happened to me once. I went into the last end of a game, so it was pairs, so we had 8 bowls.
Yep.
Maximum score 8. I was 70. Hilly's played an absolute cracker on the far ring. Has he got shot? It's super close.
I'm going to say it'd be fairly close. It's a bit hard on the cameras to see.
Quickly finish my story before Rude's played his... Oh, they're just making their mind up who's got shot. The last bowl's been... Oh no, Rude's has got one to go. Right, let's watch this bowl. If David King's online, he'll tell this story and laugh at me. Or Johnny Gibson, one or the other. Right, Rude's possibly one down. Looks super tight. Not a lot of excitement from any of the Cougars.
Oh,
they're
looking good.
Just what an effort. He's just actually turned his own bowl out. He's one down.
Yeah.
So he might have been shot. What an effort from Wayne Rudiger. So 1 to the Tigers. It's 3 the diff on the big board with 2 ends to go. What a bowl from Wayne Rudiger, and what a result. So quickly finish my story. Playing pairs. I'm Skip. Last end, I'm 7 in front. There's only 8 bowls. I drop a 7. We have a draw, play an extra end, I lose the extra end.
Didn't you just tell me how you only been dropped this once? No.
That was one time. Right?
Yeah, that's crazy. 7.
So I'm just, because my point is that there's 6 in front.
Yeah, it's
on this middle rink here that we're watching. Yeah. I still get a bit sad about that sometimes. Yeah.
The old Nam flashbacks.
Oh my god. Pretty much PTSD, mate. I tell you.
Getting a bit of a view up of this other end. See if I can't get a look at the far rink as well. Oh, looks like we're
okay, 4 ends to go between the Griffins and Magic, and it's 6 the diff to the Magic, so... Oh, okay. Ann Johns down on a forehand. She's on the trot. She's off to a handy start. She's pretty good again. That's very good leading from Ann Johns.
bit of a look. All sitting very close to the jack on the far ring there.
Yep, Engadine Bowl just played.
Yeah, for the guys at home, just on the other side of those darker coloured bowls, that's where the jack's sitting from the far ring. Obviously can't get too good of a look at it with the cameras at the moment, but we'll see if I can get
Dorso's ass still looks better than his face.
Yeah, we got it just behind the young fella there, up the back's where that jack's sitting in the far ring. It looks like there's plenty of room in the closer one.
In the middle one, yep.
Yeah.
There sure is. The shot ball hasn't been played yet. Paulie Russell.
Coming to the end now as well, so it's...
Check out this. Get on the bloke on the mat if you can, Zach. Look at this for delivery. And if you reckon this is smooth, wait till you see his golf swing. All right. Chad Sutton's played a cracker, I think, for Charlestown, and Paulie Russell nailed it. Can play golf, can play bowls. What a talent. All right, Engadine's playing firm on that very far rink, and they've missed. It's all happening. Zach's trying to go between two different games here, which is not easy, guys. Oh, good effort from the Engadine player there. All right, Shawnee Baker's asked for Paulie just to change over. Played on his forehand. Reach his own bowl.
Real tight to that far rink there. We've got Baker coming in too.
How's Paulie Russell travelling? Just pulling up.
Yeah, just up short there at the front. Yeah, we're hearing a bit for the Tigers now. That's it. The boys are getting in for the Tigers now. We're hearing a bit for them. Right at the end here.
I'll tell you what, they've saved it up for 2 innings to go.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm sure we haven't heard the single Cougars fan out here in the crowd yet.
Oh, the Scott Began of Engadine.
There he is.
Rusty isn't the best golfer. Oh, well, Scott Davis, I presume you're referring to, Ringer. Certainly not Jared Duncan. That's a horrible golf swing. All right. Jared Duncan now, though, can play bowls. In the area on the backhand here. In the area on the backhand. Bit of jack. Oh, did it? It's gone the wrong way, I think.
There you go. Scotty Davis being a golf pro makes it tough.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, that is his actual profession. I still think Russell's golf swing's better. Yeah, Davis might be more accurate and stuff, but I think in terms of just that smooth swings, he's the Ernie Els of the Charlestown Bowling Club. All right. Nathan Dawson on that far rink. He's on the draw, he's not up. Oh, Greg Helm, he's high and wide and happy. So, he's going for cover.
Helmet. One at the back there.
There's some old Mullets fans obviously in the background cheering on Darragh Duncan, former captain of the Mullets. Right, it's a cold draw. This is right up Jared Duncan's alley, I've got to tell you. I'd be having money on him drawing this cold. Is there some interest? There is some interest. Oh no, is he sliding through? He's short, is he?
Oh, I think
just a smidge short.
Just short, yeah.
Oh, what an effort.
Just short.
Well, Sean Baker, do your best.
Here he comes. And just for the guys watching at home that might not be aware, obviously we've got a whole weekend of bowls planned for the Pennants here, so stay tuned. Tomorrow, jump on, check out some of the streams going on. As we said, tonight we've had a few other games going on around the place. So whether it's us or one of the other boys that you loves tuning into, definitely jump on YouTube Live Sports, give us a share around, and jump on and have a beer over the weekend to watch us.
Yeah, I can't wait to. I mean, I'll get home from Pennants tomorrow afternoon, and I'll be flicking them on and watching the replays. Can't wait. And then Sunday morning, I'm playing again. I've got a double header, but I'll be straight on the streams afterwards and watching the replays. Can't wait to see how the weekend plays out. See who the finalists end up being. See who are the unfortunate ones to be relegated and having at least a year off. Look at him. He's pretty heavy there, Sean Baker.
Too much on that. Try and give the guys a bit better of a look on the other far rink now. We've got a few in front.
Well, we're talking, you know what? We're talking result, big board.
Tigers.
So currently at least 2 down. I think Jared Duncan is 3rd shot on this middle rink.
Yeah.
So they're 2 down. That makes it 53-52 on the big board. Wayne Rudiger has just played a bowl in that far rink. I have no idea who shot over there.
Yeah, it's a bit hard.
I don't know those.
Of the guys.
Oh, where's the jack? So there's the jack is behind Soap. I had no idea who that bowl is. It could be Shane Soap. It's a dark bowl. Whose could it be?
Makes it hard. The dark one's a bit harder to tell from here.
It's an Engadine bowl.
Yeah, I'd say
the
it's
one
an
in front of it, I'm pretty sure is a Charlie bowl. I'm pretty sure that's Soap's. Jordan Thompson trying to get a 3rd. He's pretty close.
Yeah.
Well, is that other orange one in?
They seem pretty happy with it. So.
Oh, this is Sean Baker. Cougars needs a big bowl here.
Cougars could come away with it.
This is Sean Baker.
Yeah, he's done it.
A big bowl.
That's it.
So was it one down?
One
to the Tigers or one to the Cougars?
I think one to the Tigers. I think Baker's just put it in for point there.
Tigers are celebrating there.
Yeah, so I'd say that's one to the Tigers there, potentially.
That's what I'm keen to see that. No, it was one to Engadine. I thought so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's to the diff. What is happening on that far rink? Hurst. Any idea far rink? Any idea far rink? Who's got shot? 1 or 2? Yeah.
See if I can't get this one zoomed in a little bit more now. The guys are clearing up in the middle there. Once guys have sort of cleared up, so you can't get a bit of a better look.
So, there's 1 bowl left to play in this game. I think that Charlestown are at least 1 down on that far rink.
Yeah.
If they're 2 down, it's currently a tie on the big board. I tell you, if they're only 1 down, I don't think Hilly would play it. He'd take the 1 down and the 8-2 and run. I think he's more than 1 down. He's playing. Well, he's heavy and wide, isn't he? Wayne Rudy, no. So Engadine have another bowl. So I'd say it might only be 1 down. Hilly went for cover then. Oh. Incredibly tight game with so much on the line. You know, the Cougars are, I think mathematically even they're gone. They're certainly close to it.
Yeah.
The Tigers are fighting for their lives.
Everyone's gathered round.
This is a huge bowl for the Platinum season.
See if we can't get a better look in there and see what they're looking at.
So they're sort of pointing to that front blue and white bowl with a blue black mark on it, punching that on all that red one, the dark red, up towards. So Charlestown are 1 down on this rink. So the Cougars are looking to make more than 1, obviously, to get at least a tie. It's currently an overall score of 8-2 to Charlestown, which would be very, very handy for their season. Yeah, Ryan, it's 53-51, 62 ends. There's 1 bowl left to play. Currently, Engadine holding 1, and they're 2 behind on the big board. Rude's playing pretty big weight. He's looking at it. I don't think anything changed. I think Tigers 1 down. They get the 8-2. Just wait for final confirmation before we turn off. There's clapping. I'd say it's an 8-2 for the Tigers. Daniel Hill and his Rink, what a performance to keep the season alive. A 20-8 result. A good fight back from both teams. On the other two rinks, they were both down by more than the big board, but what an effort from Daniel Hill, Nathan Dawson, Shane Soper and Chad Sutton. What a result. It confirms the Cougars are out. That will 100% confirm that. A 53, 52, 63 ends. What a result. They both looked like soaps bowls. Yeah, they did, Rang. It wasn't, one of them was the Tigers bowl. So just, yeah, keep the camera on there for just a minute there, Zach. Just the Tigers are going to get together.
Get them a bit of a zoom.
Bit of a decompress. Reset for tomorrow. Start the reset process.
Obviously, everyone at home, tune in over the weekend. We're going to have bowls all weekend with the pennants here on YouTube Live Sports. Reach out if you are in the area, you want to come down and see the bowls. Come down to the local club. It's a good day. Have a couple of beers, back up some lunch. As you can see there, beautiful big club down here at Charlestown. Beautiful greens and great atmosphere. So come down and see us. Come check out some of the games.
If you see any of the YouTube Live Sports crew, go and say hello too. Young Zach here, champion guy, learning about bowls and all the other sports they're covering. If you see Happy, well, you can't not like him. What the effort that he goes to, you know, if you don't know, he drives a truck 5 nights a week when he's not streaming bowls. The bloke lives on no sleep and he just wants the game out there. Zach, thank you for having me.
Absolutely, thanks for coming.
Mate, I love doing this. I find this so much fun. I love the game. Looking forward to the rest of the weekend. There's so many exciting games to play to see what happens. Zach, I'll let you sign us off, mate.
That's it. Well, yet again, thanks for everyone at home joining us tonight for the pennants. And as we said, there's going to be more all weekend. Join in, give us a like, give us a share, whether you're joining in at home or you're coming down to the club, come say hello. We'll get some bowls out there. Yet again, that's YouTube Live Sports. And thanks for watching.
Let's give them as close as that, was it?
It's